Neph to America is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special episode.
What a professional. We have no idea what's going on.
No, people don't know that behind the scenes, everything is
baby.
glitching the fuck out. But I still know when the intro's over, when it's time to do the thingy. It's a very special episode of Neph to America today. We're going to drop the VIP tickets for Brohemian Grove. Do we have a button for that? I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong button. Got to keep off of that one.
A lot of crazy buttons.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. I like a round of applause.
Thank you, Nancy.
What did you, Nancy? You had a new button. What was the new button? I think you played it. Why don't we hit that one?
That's an excellent button, Nancy.
I like that button. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Before we get into where you can find the tickets and all that other shit, I am David Lee Corbo, aka The Raven. That is Top Lobster, the father of disinformation. We're also here with Matt.
Oh, shit. We're here with Matt.
Before we get into today's conversation, a little reminder where you can support us and where you can find the link for the VIP tickets that are active. They are live right now.
Sexually active.
Sexually active at Patreon. Get sexually active at patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad. You can see, is that it? Is that the thing right there?
That's disgusting.
You click on that and you're going to get a picture of Toad's body.
Actually, I don't even want to do this right now because I'm all messed up in the game.
All right, fine. Go to patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad and buy some VIP tickets. They are officially launched today. They're only going to the Patreon members. You also get early access to episodes, discount codes off of merchandise, and that's it. I think that's all we offer you. We're not going to offer you any more.
Okay, I just pinned the post. It's the pinned post. You can go up there. You can go check out the Brohemian Grove tickets.
Is that true? Qui-Gon says he tried to use his credit card and it was flagged for fraud so fast.
Well, yeah, you might be participating in fraudulent behavior with this, but it's right here. Brohemian Grove tickets are available. I was wondering why people were buying them.
Yeah,
it's because I had set up a post that was scheduled so that they can buy them.
Oh, that's why.
But we got caught up talking to. I don't even want to talk about that because I don't want to be on any list.
That's true.
Any lists.
We had some people stop by and visit us and tell us about a bunch of
crazy shit.
And now we have a fatwa
against
us.
That kind of crazy shit makes me more nervous than talking to witches and warlocks.
You know what? I'll give people a brief overview. These people that are recording
stop making faces, dog.
And photographing.
They're watching, yeah. Well, whatever it is, they should be nervous too.
They should be nervous. Chaz and the Autonomous Zone. Of course, I fucked that up. It's not Chaz. It's something else.
Chaz Chop.
Chest Chop?
Yeah.
That's such a silly thing. And they ended up getting a lot of people that wanted to kill them for that. Are you going to make any noise, Matt? I can see you over there just making faces. And what do you do, huh? You want to say something? Go ahead
and say it. I'm walking on eggshells. I'm just trying to be as cool as possible. I want you to do your thing. I don't want to interrupt.
Well,
but all I would say about that conversation is like, yo, I will just get out of the conversation. You guys just let it go for a half hour.
No, I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying they're getting fagwas against them.
Yeah.
And
for those who don't know what that is,
that's where you feed a duck corn by force.
And then you cook it inside of a chicken?
Yes, that's a turducken.
Okay.
That's actually a luxury item.
You can buy tickets for Bohemian Grove at toplobster.com.
There it is. Wait, no. It has to be specifically the link.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You have to go to patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad and click on that link, or else you can't get on there.
I am sorry. That's right. You can't buy them.
You cannot fucking buy them. They're only for the VIP members. If you want that, patreon.com. Are you guys excited for Brohemian Grove? What? You know what? Hold on a second. Matt.
Yes, sir.
Are you excited for Brohemian Grove?
I'm kind of pumped.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Meeting everybody in person, though? You guys aren't a little concernicus?
Sure, every time.
Every single time, yeah. But
what if the guy that you punked the other day, you did the show with him, but you were going to do the show, but you didn't really show up for the show, but he came on in the chat, just like ate him alive? Like, he looked like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Dustin Nemos.
Yeah,
he thinks he won that exchange,
man.
He does. He feels like he won that because he thinks he won a debate.
Yeah, so everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to show up. He already had his victory.
Yeah.
We're covering all our bases. Tickets are actually going pretty quick.
They are. It was alarming as shit because while we're having this discussion, all of a sudden we're getting notification after notification that these things are being sold, and I'm like, we didn't even fucking announce it yet. So you're concerned about the people I thought you grew to love the chat and the community.
I'm not watching the chat
No,
anymore.
I'm not saying, and that's good. Don't do that.
I won't.
But I'm saying I thought you loved those people.
I do love those people.
Yeah.
And Graham said he's excited to do security. Graham.
Who the fuck is Graham?
That's his background. He was like Great Britain military. I forget what branch, but it was like legit.
Oh, he can only do it if he allows us to paint him like a Pleiadian.
He's not down for that. This dude's hardcore.
Guys, I'll be honest with you. About half of the VIP tickets are already gone.
Fucking guys,
so, half?
Holy crap, man! Guys, get on Patreon.com. If I feel so bad.
When you make sales like
what
that,
about all the ones I've been selling at the POS?
You have not been selling any tickets at the POS. God, don't say that.
Don't buy.
No.
If you are listening to this and you want one,
I've been
getting $400 a ticket at the POS.
Don't buy tickets on the side of the road at some fucking random coffee shop for Bohemian Grove. You have to go to toplobster.com to buy that. If you bought it,
you have to go to Patreon.com to get the VIP.
That's right. You have to go to Patreon.com.
Oh my God.
We are dropping the ball.
Oh my God, guys.
Those people are going to be real upset, Matt.
Yeah, guys, if you're listening to this and you have any hopes of getting a VIP ticket, move fast. So, all right, let's remind everybody what this is. The VIP ticket is going to get you 2 days, right? It's the VIP day plus the main day. The first day, that VIP, what do you got?
It'll get
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it'll get you one of these guys. Well, a smaller version, but I've been making
Super Saiyan.
It's a Super Saiyan.
What's his name? You named him.
Endy. Yeah, for NDS.
Oh.
So I might make a couple more, but like, little knickknacks and stuff like that.
Yep. We're gonna fill your knickknack holes.
we've been talking. If I could get David's wife and my wife to help, I'm gonna do slings.
Yes. Yeah.
For Dave, and definitely a T-shirt.
Are they gonna be working the event this time? I'm talking to a visual FX makeup artist, and I think that everybody that's on staff should be a Pleiadian. And all that requires is a blue jumpsuit, blonde wig, some light makeup, silver boots, silver gloves. I can supply all this. I got the hookup for these things. My cousin's fat, and I'd love to see him be bartending as a fat Pleiadian. So that first day,
I do like the idea of the bartenders kind of like.
I like that.
In makeup.
It's just hard though because it's August in Florida.
I don't care.
I would love to make them a cryptid.
It's inside.
Yeah, I know, but you know how our fans sweat.
Yeah, they
put off a lot of heat, dude.
Yeah,
they do. The dangerous retards emanate a lot of heat. I wanted my cousin to be a whole dog man, but that's a lot. That's heavy, dude.
That's a hard ass.
That's a lot of hair.
He already has a lot of hair, so I mean,
he's got a lot of hair, but I wanted him to be like a whole dog,
more hair.
Yeah, more hairy, and but I think that's cruel. It could be cruel. So at the very least, our staff is going to be. Last year, we said anybody that has a staff shirt, reach out to them for help. If you need to know, like, what's the seating arrangement or anything. This year, it's going to be if you see a Pleiadian.
Yeah, very obvious.
That's going to be your help.
How many people are on staff? Maybe I don't understand exactly what this entails with Brohemian.
How many people are being paid?
No, just on
that's
staff.
A different question.
Like, how many people had shirts that said staff?
Like 6 or 7.
Would you check out this website?
No way.
Yeah, dude, how good does that look?
That kind of crushes.
I love that, man. We went with purple for the theme, and I think it just crushes. Let's say Brohemian Grove. Is this AI generated? Or did you type it out? This is excellent. This is excellent. All the things that answer the stupid fucking questions that people have.
People keep asking me questions. Somebody asked in one of the chats, nearest airport, MCO Orlando.
Yep,
that's where you're gonna want to fly into. What's there to do in Wildwood? Matt, I said
sex with elderly people.
Nice.
Yeah, wrap it up. Go to the standard coffee shop. There's restaurants, things like that. So you can go to this page and, it's pretty much all the questions that you will have. Where should I stay? Here's a list of hotels, stupid.
Yeah. By the way, highly recommend to everybody who's listening, the Brownwood Hotel. I was there. I checked out.
Let us buy rooms first.
Oh, yeah. I'm buying my fucking room. That's right. Oh, my God. If I ended up not being able to stay there because of these assholes. But
it's $180 a night.
What's that, Nance?
It's like $100 and $180 a night.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
That ain't bad for a place like that.
Honestly, it's
pool
beautiful.
Crushes too.
It's beautiful. The bottom floor has a really nice bar.
Well, maybe I'll talk with them as well. I mean, I'm sure that we can get some sort of rates.
But that's interesting.
Just haven't had time to get down there.
I'm pretty sure those emails weren't going great. The communication.
No. Rates on just like hey, a lot of people are going to stay here.
We're gonna have like 300 people coming.
Yeah,
give me some room rates.
If you use promo code SQUAD.
No, 1 or 2 nights at 180 a night. People are down for that. The Rad Pool, the coffee shops right there. What's the restaurant?
There's a hotel just
Wolfgang Puck's
Butthole is right there.
Wolfgang Puck's Butthole is there.
No, it's a really nice. It's probably the nicest hotel,
and it has this access to a pool and the patio. That is where we're all going to be hanging out.
Yeah.
So there is going to be a little bit of a caveat. There's a gated area. It's a short gate, but it's going to be where the wealthy are. And then they're going to be right next to the poors who are going to be drinking and hanging out on the patio, but not staying at the Brownwood.
Maybe a little Mad Dog 2020, some Old English.
No. You know how they get. You get a little Mad Dog in these guys.
Lean in, Matt.
Can you lean in? What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Where are you getting?
I'm walking on eggshells.
You're really messing up. Real early in the show.
Your wish is my command.
11 minutes into the show, and you're fucking leaning back like you don't even care that you're here. The first day is going to be here at the Standard Coffee Shop in Lady Lake, Florida. We're going to be hanging out. We got to talk about times, Matt. What's
Cho Brown? You could stay at my house. He pulled it up. I wasn't reading the chat. He pulled it up.
One.
I'm just saying, Cho Brown.
That's
I got the 50 amp at the house.
That's why you put those eggs up there.
You can plug into the 50 amp on the side of Bella's apartment.
Why don't you text him?
No, Cho Brown's my guy.
Okay, but other people are going to think
we're this is a live show, live internet show.
Okay, go ahead with your question. I'm sorry for interrupting.
What time the VIP event is going to start? I want it to start as early as humanly possible. What's that look like? What are we? You're the owner of this.
Whatever you say, boss. I might be the owner, but you're in charge. You're the boss. So whatever time you want to do it, that's what we'll do.
Okay, that's good. So we're gonna do it fucking here, guys, and it's gonna be great. We're going to pack it out. We're going to do a live Bible study. We talked to Laura Baker. She's in. So the only performance we're doing on the VIP day is me and you, Top. It's going to be Matt. It's going to be Ed Mabry and Laura Baker.
What a crazy crew.
I love that. Honestly, I love that. It's a banger. And then for the rest of the day, we're just hanging out. We'll have some food here. We'll have some drinks. We're just, nothing serious. We'll just all, touch each other's faces. Nancy will be here.
We're allowed to drink.
She'll be, like beverages. Yeah, like
wear bowler shirts 2 sizes too small to be a good time.
It's not that they're 2 sizes too small; it's that my muscles got bigger. And Nancy's gonna be here dressed as a geisha.
Oh, she agreed to that?
Yeah,
I did not agree to that.
Nancy, you're gonna dress as a geisha, right?
No.
Oh, speaking of in the chat, Nancy, Doc Brown is coming too. I don't know why you hate him.
What the fuck?
Who's blappity blap blap?
I know blappity blap blap.
Yes, Doc Brown is going to be there. And I agree. Ronnie Edwards says, Matt, please be professional.
You got it. Yes, sir.
So just keep that in mind at all times. Also, I think we should do a little thing. We'll give you guys some name tags. You could put your stupid fucking internet names on them so we know who you guys are.
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, because people last year did that. They came up and they just stood in front of me, like, waiting for me to recognize them. Like, I can't see your face through the internet, right? You need a name tag so I can hopefully recognize your silly internet name.
Well, Jeep-Eye Jonathan is FJ Fool.
Those are two different dudes.
No.
He's in the chat as Jeep-Eye Jonathan earlier.
No, Panda clarified that earlier.
Who the fuck is this?
That's Jeep-Eye Jonathan.
This is all very confusing.
See, this is the problem. So we'll get you guys name tags.
They're never in at the same time. Where's FJ Fool?
They're on. I just put his thing. He's there. He's right up there. Can I set up a dancing tent? Oh, no voodoo, please.
Bruh.
So, and then the second day is going to be, I'm thinking noon till about 7 p.m. And we're going to have performances throughout the day, merch stands, live podcasting is going to be there. A bunch of your favorite content creators are going to be there. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be alcohol. There might be food. We'll see how all that works out afterwards.
There will be food trucks. We can get that at the very least.
We can get food trucks. Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
What do you think about that, Matt?
Were food trucks at the VIP or at the other one?
No, at the other one.
At the other one. Yeah. At the main food
venue. Trucks for them.
Are we saying where it's at and everything? Like that's not
it's in Wildwood Community Center.
Wildwood Community Center, a couple food trucks. Yeah, we could get something.
You know anybody?
We could ask around. There's one that parks at the weed store right here, right next to the gym.
No,
that's like supposed
to
be. No, the one's supposed to crush. I forget what it is.
Does he do I want lobster themed food?
Are you talking about the egg roll people?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, those people are expensive, but they're good.
Plus, we might be able to get the Puerto Rican one, Lichonera. Yeah, they got the.
I like it. Atlas says alcohol, yes. Food, maybe. We will provide alcohol, but I'm not providing anything to soak it up with.
What's Puerto Rican food?
Rice,
what
beans.
Do you mean? What do you mean? What's Puerto Rican
yuca,
food?
like the real oily and onion.
Is it like Mexican food?
No,
it's Mexican food.
Better. No, the Mexicans don't really do yucca like that. Okay,
Yeah,
as long
they
as we're
do.
on the topic of who's who, is Atma
girl?
Brahmin on Instagram? Or
What?
that's somebody else?
Atma who?
There's a person called Atma Brahmin.
Stop reading the chat.
On Instagram.
Stop reading the chat. That's number 2. Where's the that's number 2. Don't do that anymore. And then after the events here, we're gonna go over to the second standard location in Brownwood. And it's really cool because there's this big patio and it's connected to the Brownwood Hotel. So when we're hanging out there, the reason that I'm going to book myself at the Brownwood Hotel is because I can go straight upstairs, change, come back downstairs, hang out with everybody, and then not have to drive my ass anywhere. I can literally just walk to my hotel because it's connected to the patio that we're all going to be hanging out on. So highly recommend the Brownwood Hotel. I guess we will reach out to them today and see if we could maybe figure out a discount because I think a lot of people are going to be stopping there. Otherwise, if you go on the website that the link gives you access to on Patreon, there's a bunch of details as far as other local hotels that are good options. But like I said, if you got the money, if you're not a filthy, disgusting poor, and honestly, I don't really want filthy, disgusting poor in the same hotel as me. So, for the wealthy only. I would say there's probably a pre-qualifier. Send us your bank account, a picture, a snapshot of what do you have in the bank, and we'll determine whether or not you could stay there with us.
I agree with that.
Is that fine?
That's perfect. Yeah, we've priced the tickets to effectively weed out the poors and
Yes.
the crackheads.
Yes.
Very sorry, Cubert.
That's not nice. Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
What is he? A poor or a crackhead?
Yes.
Does Matt think the rotating NDS logo can touch him in
Who's
real life?
reading the chat now? Like,
It's
what
me.
is
You know
happening?
why? Because I'm a professional. And I
am
can
too.
do this. I can bounce back and forth between these two worlds. You are like a deer in a headlight.
Fine, I'm not a professional. You
That's
found
right. There
me
we
out.
go. All right.
Okay,
So
it's all right.
here, let's get into some
People
of this
like it.
content. I think actually it would be fantastic to start with one of Matt's favorite people. And this is just part of the further testing of Matt, because Matt really wants to be on the show, right? So we got to go, all right, fine. We're going to test him. Now, one of Matt's favorite
All right,
people.
Matt, disavow.
Disavow. You have an opportunity here to disavow Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer, everybody's favorite person. Matt's is basically best friend. This is posted by Milo Yiannopoulos. I don't know what it's about, but we're going to get into it. Immediately start testing your metal. Let's find out.
Oh my God. What is
Jesus
it?
was an activist, right? Jesus was an activist who brought truth and light to people. And I find great inspiration through that. And just like Jesus Christ stormed the temple courts and he flipped over those tables and he held the people accountable for selling and buying in the home of the Lord, I am going to storm the United States Capitol when I am elected as your next United States Congresswoman, and I am going to flip those tables over and hold everybody
Dude,
accountable
you know what church
who
that
is
is.
selling out the United States of America.
That's a 10.
That's a temple.
No,
Honestly-
yeah, that's a church. You know a ton of people that go to that church.
Let me tell you something real quick.
What church is that?
It's
Life Church?
dude, I always forget the name of it, bro. But
I've become softer on Life Church.
Have you?
Oh, go ahead. Go
what
ahead,
is
Matt.
the name of that church, dude? I forget. I'll think of it
Okay.
in a minute. But you know a ton of people that come here that go there.
Okay. Now look, that was
Okay.
kind of a pre-qualifier for what's about to happen next. I don't know if you can find this top. Can you find the tweets from Laura Loomer about Candace Owens?
Yeah.
See if you can pull those up. So what did you think about that? Because I don't know if there was anything wrong with that. What did you think, Matt?
Okay, there's people in real life,
Yeah.
and then there's people's like internet personality, and I don't really like. Now I'm starting to understand that.
She was in real life. She was on a stage with
All
real
I'm saying
humans.
is like that chick when she came in the shop was as sweet as could be. She was
Okay.
running for office. She was the nicest lady. Like I've said before, she get a latte. She asked about the wife and kids. She asked about the shop.
She asked about the wife and
She
kids.
asked
Oh, asking about the way. Is that the first thing she did?
And then some of the stuff now you guys send me, I'm like, oh, okay, that's a little crazy.
Well, I mean,
man.
but that in particular, what you just saw her
Well,
on
can I ask you
stage.
something, Matt, real quick?
oh, it's what? Yeah, go ahead.
So how I am in real life with you, and then you also see my online persona. Is there any? I mean, there's a little bit of a difference in real life, but like the shit that I say.
That's way different.
No, but the things that I say in real life, and I say to you constantly here. We talk about the Jews all the time. Yes.
You know what I think the problem is?
What's
I
the
don't think
problem?
it's any different. I think you just nobody's offering up steaming plates of hot dog shit takes
Mm.
in your real life every day.
Yeah.
When you go on Twitter, there's a never ending supply of dog shit takes for you to say something about, or there's somebody in your comments with a dog shit take. In real life, you could have days where you don't even speak to anybody. Like, let's say, for example, your wife and kids were on vacation somewhere and you were just home chilling, and you go to Walmart, you run some errands, you come back, maybe you go get some lunch somewhere. You really don't talk to anybody but a cashier. You know what I mean? So I think that's the only difference. People go, oh, keep that energy in real life. It's like, real life is very quiet.
Walmart.
I don't talk to anybody in Walmart.
Walmart
is made up of retarded people only. It's retarded people, and out here it's boomers and retarded people.
Like the Raven's persona when he comes in the shop every day is like, start touching everything, start moving things around, start messing with the employees, start messing with me.
I don't
does all this stuff to go out of his way to like get at me and mess with me. Then we come on the show and he acts like he's so bothered by me.
Before we go any further,
can I get
is there any chance I can get a large Matzo Wanker?
You Sam Aggins. What a wanker. That wasn't even funny the first time.
I was calling Matt all day yesterday, and I would put on different voices.
That's what I'm saying. He does this stuff to mess all day.
I was calling the shop. At one point, I set him up like this, because I know he knows I'm prank calling him, right? So I call him. I go, hey, is this the location in Brownwood? And he goes, no, this is the one in Lady Lake. And I go, oh, all right, thank you. And I hang up, right? Then I call back and I go, actually, do you guys do drinks for pickup? And he goes, yeah, we do drinks for pickup. I say, can I get? And I'm still, I know he's suspicious that it's me. So I go, can I get 2 large iced coffees with cream? He goes, yeah, what else? And I go, and 1 large Matzo Wanker.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I was having such a good time.
Good.
Me and my family, because we had you on speakerphone. Me and my family were laughing so hard, enjoying a nice breakfast at a little joint called Herschel's. And I'm just calling him up. At one point, I did try to do a girl's voice, and I go, can I have a large Matzo Wanker?
Whatever. That's so hypocrite is too strong of a word, but he does that to me all the time.
It was just yesterday.
And the second I do it to him, he's like, oh, no, I'm so professional, Matt. You got to stop.
Very
no
funny.
jokes.
Anyway, Matt, here's your girl.
There we go.
God hates you.
God hates you, Candace Owens. Holy shit. What does she go on to say?
It's hang on. There are passages that say that, like, it's
that God hates
Psalm
Candace Owens.
7,
That God hates Candace Owens,
I'm just saying, like, that God hates people.
Well, she goes on to say, it's why he gave Charlie to Erica and why you didn't even get to say goodbye to him. God hates you. Look in the mirror and internalize how much God hates you. We all hate you. Humanity hates you. You are irredeemable.
Wait. God hates you. That's why he gave Charlie to Erica.
God hates your nappy.
I don't know.
Hair.
So they're all. I know they're all in.
God hates your black skin.
Did you see what I commented beneath it?
No.
Honestly, it was such
screenshot.
A crazy take. I just said, "Damn, bitch, you wild."
She's wild.
It's a wild.
And then here's
take.
another one. If you come for me, you better be ready to throw down, because I'll fuck you up so hard.
Oh, fuck you up so hard.
So hard. I like her. She's
honestly,
bro. Her old stuff when she was with they're like legit journalism
with her full mental faculties.
What was the thing called? They were like legit journalists. She would get in the dude's face from Twitter.
Oh yeah,
she'd get in Hillary Clinton's face with the
She's
thing.
like guerrilla journalist.
That was like before people were doing that too. Like she was ahead of her time. Starts with a V.
Vagina.
Whatever that business was called, that they were like legit journalists. The dude's house got raided by the feds. Anyway, back then she
talking about
then she ran for office.
Project Veritas?
Veritas, yeah.
Okay.
She worked for them? I don't know.
Yeah, she that's like how I knew her. That's like the original thing I knew her from. Then she went from that for running to office here local. But I guess since then she says crazy stuff and I don't know.
Well, you said when she came into the office, she asked about your wife. I mean, when she came into the studio.
Into the coffee shop.
It's always been the studio.
Oh, Steven said, "What's up?" Right on.
Who's that? Steven. Hey, Steven.
Steven will be here later this week.
Yeah, he's ready to go to the beach on Sunday. We're all set. You guys are all set for Sunday, right?
So check this out. This is from Laura Loomer. This is what Nancy sent. It says this from Alan Jacobi, Alan the Cigar King. Laura Loomer is a sexual predator psychopath.
Whoa.
I was in fact a victim of her wrath. Loomer and I spent the day with President Trump at Bedminster watching the LIV.
Is this guy gonna say he got raped by Laura Loomer?
What?
What is this LIV? What is the Roman numerals for that? That's like 24 or is that 14?
54.
President's box.
54. L is a 50 for fuck's sake.
We don't know.
Golf tournament at the president's box. She asked me several times for a selfie. As you can see, that lean line doesn't lie.
Go to the lean line. Let's see it.
Yeah, she's pressing
There it is,
those small and humble breasts upon his large breasts. This man has a set of tetas on him. So she constantly got uncomfortably close to me. She groped me in the parking lot, grabbing my crotch very aggressively and demanding I come back to her New York City hotel room to engage in some vile, descriptive sexual activities. She is an absolute psychopath who preys on men who she, capital she, thinks she can manipulate. She is a menace to society.
And then also he did.
And I did it. Yeah. So what do you think about that, Matt?
I don't know.
I would never fuck anybody.
The internet's just too weird.
You think that's all made up?
I don't know. Bro.
Matt,
the internet is just so weird.
I'm a bad guy, according to a lot of people, but I would never do such a thing. I would never do that.
What was that?
Such a thing. I would never. You'd never catch me out there grabbing girls by the pussies.
No.
And demanding.
How does that even happen?
Watch your
Demanding.
mouth, man.
They
I
would
know
need to
it's
have
a
some
nasty
meat.
thing. I would never.
I agree.
Matt, do you disavow? That's the point of this show. That's why I invited you here.
She's a human. It's my friend. So whatever she's doing on the internet, I don't agree with all
That's
her
in real
stuff.
life, dog. That's in real life.
You
What
gotta
you
get
do
a whole
next.
new
He leaned in and took a selfie with a guy. I don't like you. As soon as you get that selfie, you can make the narrative whatever you want to make it go with the selfie.
You
So
think
who
that's
knows?
true? Everybody's just making up stuff about her?
Crazy stuff. I don't read enough or see enough of the stuff. I don't think she's like more
Nancy, why'd you
inappropriate
press
than
that?
you guys, man.
No, I think
What?
she's a lot more
you guys are
hateful than we
wild.
are. I mean, we're terrible.
Is she hateful? Is that like a thing? She's like
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, dude,
that was
she just
nasty what
said
she
she
said about
hates-
Candace Owens. Yeah,
she
that
didn't
was
say.
rough.
She said we do too. She says the whole world hates you.
I never said that about like Timothy Alberino, and we were beefing hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
That's just,
anymore
like,
though. God
crazy.
bless Timothy
Well, it
Alberino.
just stinks she went after Rihanna like that because she didn't really have it coming.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Who?
But what did Rihanna do to piss her off? Like,
Candace Owens.
Have some respect. Show some respect.
what was it about?
You're trying to defend the idea that you don't hate her. That's the thing right now that we're doing.
I think
What
it's
was
just,
it about?
it's just her
Uh,
counter narrative on everything that's going on with Israel to Trump to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. That's really this is what we're up against. And this is kind of why the people that just came in here, they were like, it's all about the radical left and Islam. And I'm just like,
Which is
I don't know what the
interesting. It's
fuck you're
interesting to
talking
Oh,
hear.
about.
that's what they were saying?
I mean, she's
Exhausting.
close to it, so maybe
Yeah.
there's something there. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a ton of shit that I don't know about this. I actually like this take by Lauren Witzke, and I think this is worth bringing up. Not on the same topic. This is a little bit of a pivot, but Lauren is a friend of the show and a longtime homie.
Is
Actually,
that the same girl that's been spied on by Laura
Laura
Loomer?
Loomer. So I guess it is connected, huh?
Oh yeah, but that was just the internet or real life?
No, that was real life.
Real life?
Actually, yeah. I think she stole a sizable amount of money
This
from
is
her.
that chick?
Lauren is awesome.
Yeah,
so
that's
she
Lauren.
goes, in 2016, I truly believed Trump was, quote, anointed and appointed by God for such a time as this. Now I realize why women should never be pastors or leaders with any kind of spiritual authority in the church.
I mean, Paul says because Eve was deceived.
Right. That's what she's getting
like
at.
that's what. Well, no,
yeah,
she's
Lauren was
not-
saying she was deceived too because, you know.
Yeah.
So the other day we were talking to a lady.
Oh yeah.
I almost used a word that's an
lady P.
insult that we have a sign for that actually you didn't hang. You got to hang that sign. I can't believe that.
We were talking to one of these
What?
accidentally.
Oh no, I don't
No.
think it's gonna. We're gonna put it down.
Oops.
And we kind of jokingly, it was a little light joking after she left about because she's a pastor,
Mm.
and we go,
Oh, here we go.
is that allowed? Is that allowed? And I'm looking here at the wisdom of Lauren Witzke. Hindsight is 2020. And I think Lauren has an astute point that she's made here. What do you think about that, Matt?
Well, I don't know if you know this about me or not, but the entire 501c3 system is like completely corrupted and not biblical.
Okay.
So to say like a woman shouldn't be a pastor,
That's a cop out.
well, it's just such a bigger conversation because we've done away with apostles, prophets, pastors, evangelists, and teachers, and we've just gone with the pets, the pastor, evangelist, and the teacher. Like those are
Hi,
okay.
JC.
But there's these other rules too. And so like, yeah, a woman can be in a leadership role over other women. They are supposed to be in leadership roles over other women. The older
But what about
women are
men?
supposed to teach the younger women. Well, that's where it gets a little Skeptisaurus Rex, right?
Okay. So Matt
Because
is...
Paul says because Eve was deceived, which Adam wasn't. Adam like went along with it knowing
he was just a cuck.
he knew what was coming. But who knows, man?
Adam was simping.
Maybe he was like Christ, willing to die for his wife. I don't know. Maybe he was like a type of Christ in that sense that he knew what was going to happen to them, but he was like, yo, I'll do it for her. Because if she goes, there's no way to rescue her. If I just let her go now, I'm going like almost like I'm going to hell with her. Like
it's almost excusable because like if she's the only woman on earth, then it's kind of like, yeah. Nowadays, like there's a lot.
Well, you got to think God made her and brought her to him, and he looks at her. He's like, because he saw all the animals, right?
And he's like, I don't want to fuck them.
He's like, yeah, none of them were compatible. It says that. It's like, why does it have to say that none of the animals were compatible with him?
Yeah, dude.
But then he sees her. He's like, yo, this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. He's like, yo, I love this chick. And then I don't know, maybe something happened in that scenario where he was just like, wherever she's going, I'm going with her, which isn't right. But who knows, man?
Well,
shout out to Brandon. He spent less on hookers than Brohemian Grove.
Let's go, Brandon.
But they're not supposed to be in leadership roles in the church, but they're absolutely prophets, right? Like Philip had, was it like 5 daughters that prophesied? Like they're absolutely in leadership roles.
So
like,
how come you didn't tell her that when she was here?
Who?
Like not in the church.
Who?
The lady that we're talking about that was here. That's a pastor.
Well, because I'm saying she's a pastor of the youth. Like that. Like again, that's not a title we find in the Bible.
So how come you didn't tell her that?
Well, it's whatever. If a church wants to have somebody who helps out with the youth, they can do that.
Qui-Gon says, which Brownwood hotel is it? The one next to the coffee shop? It's directly attached to the standard coffee shop in Brownwood. I don't know if there's more than one Brownwood hotel.
Yeah, there's only one Brownwood hotel as far as
Qui-Gon's just being
wasn't
difficult.
even going to answer
But
that question.
Qui-Gon and Cho Brown went to the same college in the middle of nowhere, bro.
That's weird.
Yeah, like they're different ages, but they like once they started meeting in the chat, they knew each other from going to the same college.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, so my family, some of my family members are Messianic Jews, and
gross.
Before they were Messianic Jews, they were just.
When were you going to tell me that?
I'm pretty sure I have. You just don't. So they were regular Christian styles, first, and then and my aunt was the head of a church, and then some dude showed up, blew the shofar in their congregation. And one thing leads to another. He starts like putting them under studies and yada yada, and then they realize like, oh shit, Messianic Jew based. I'm gonna do that. And when they made that transition, my uncle was like, no more pastor at a church for you, because of the whole breast and vagina deal. So, and she was like, she found it to be actually, I think she was not pumped about that. To come to think of it, and it caused some strife.
Well, I mean, this is going to sound crazy, but I just daydream about some of this stuff, or I think the more professional word is like be professionals, like meditate on it. Is like there is 1 week out of the month where some females like lose their mind.
That's a great point.
Like
and the time leading up to it.
Yeah. They all have that, but some of them can still act like normal humans, but some of them like just lose their mind.
Yeah, they get very emotional.
If someone's in a leadership role, all of a sudden, the blood starts flowing, and then like a little bit before that or whatever, and boom, they're just doing the craziest stuff in leadership. And you say, oh, that's crazy and that's crude. But no, like I've watched it where like some females just get crazy during that time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I think that probably has a lot to do with it, honestly, being cautioned against women in leadership positions, because if the president was a woman, then maybe the nuclear button would have been slapped already.
I mean, bro. Some chicks lose their mind for a week, dude.
Brianna, what you think about that? She doesn't like that. Or Brenna, I'm sorry, Brenna. Here's a woman that maybe should be leading a congregation. We're gonna put her up on the screen and see what you guys think about this.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I was just sitting on my balcony, and I sat on my balcony like mad times. I never seen it, so I didn't know like what was going on. So I'm looking, and I'm like, is that a mountain? Like, I didn't know what this was. I never seen it before. So I'm like looking around, like kind of confused. That was my first time seeing it. And then I guess it's like mountain out or something. Mountain out. Well, I'm not going to lie. I was just sitting on.
So, I mean,
what?
Strong argument for female pastors. Yeah, your name.
So wait, there was a mountain there all along, and this was her first time noticing.
She had never seen a mountain before. So when she did see it, she didn't know what it was.
And she was like, shit.
And then she was like, I guess I mountained out. You ain't never mountained out, Playboy? And I actually said, oh, she's fucking retarded. And then I said, completely fucking retarded. If she wasn't tall, she'd be on EBT with 4 kids from 3 baby daddies.
That's not nice though.
It's just
You're no better. No, you're no better than Laura Loomer.
I didn't say I hate her or anybody hates
Talking
her.
to black girls like that.
She's kind of light-skinned.
That was a
Yeah.
black chick?
Yeah, that was a black
She's
chick.
awfully light.
You could tell.
Yeah. You ever mountain out?
No, never, not once. No.
You know, I know what she's talking about because when I went to Colorado and I saw mountains for the first time, I was kind of amazed.
He was like, "Wow, this be amazing."
I said it probably just like that because being from New York, New Jersey, we have the Appalachia not far. So if you go
Nice word.
Appalachia, it's just the name of the mountains.
Very professional.
Nancy, what are you doing? Did she put that ticker up there or was it you?
I didn't do it.
Nancy!
I lost track of time. Do I kick them out?
I guess we should take a little breather real quick to just reiterate to the people that have joined since the show started that if you go to patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad, the VIP tickets, and apparently the other tickets too, are currently available for purchase. If you want those tickets, they're going stupid fast. They actually kind of started getting sold before the show started. That was an accident.
Oh, we're very organized here.
We
I've
are
already
very
made a couple of
organized.
G's at the register, dude. This is going well.
No, nobody sold them. We don't sell them in person. We only sell them at the link on
You know what I like about
patreon.com/Nephilim.
She's like our retarded guard. Like, let's say we did a bank heist, right? This is
Yeah.
what it's like, and we have all these people sitting down listening to our show.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Sit down," and we have Nancy going around with a gun,
She would just go
and we go, "Nancy, if one of them gets out of hand, you know what to do."
handle them.
And we're just doing our thing, and bang, gun goes off, and you go, "Nancy, what happened?" And she goes,
I handled them.
I just shot him."
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you do?" He's like,
I
"Nothing."
handled them.
Yeah, just handled it.
I got a little bit.
Didn't like how he was dressed,
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason. That's what Nancy is. And that's
She's
what
wild, dude.
She handles it though.
she's about to handle these people.
I
Well,
do like
sometimes
that.
when you live in the dream world so much, you're not sure, am I in dream world? Am I not in the dream world? It's like, yeah, in a dream, it's no big deal. Bang.
Nancy, are you still in the dream world?
What the?
You never know.
Are you still doing your lucid travel?
Sometimes.
So sometimes she's here when she's not here.
I believe that.
Yeah, we have had zero effect on Nancy.
Sometimes she's in the waiting room before the show starts, and I think it's because she's astrally traveling to the shop and sees that we're like here and getting ready, and so she'll hop out and she'll wait. Well, Nancy's gonna kick you guys out very soon, it appears. So
if you're getting a 404 page on the website, you have to just go back to Patreon and reopen it. It's the link has changed slightly, but go back to Patreon.
go back to
Or just
Patreon
call
and
the-
open the link again.
Or just call the landline at the standard.
Don't
Don't
call
do
the
that.
landline at the standard unless you're gonna accept.
474-3271.
If you do call the landline at the standard, ask for one large Matzo Wanker.
All right.
I
All
can't
right,
tell you
guys.
how much fun I had with that, by the way.
It's nice seeing you.
You spent
Goodbye.
the entire day doing that.
I did it maybe 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, throughout the entire day, dude.
Yeah. Well, I remembered every once in a while, and I said, I'm going to call him again. And my family got very excited. The first time I did it,
I'm constantly like, bro, can you just be a professional? I'm running a business.
did you know it was me at any point? I know you suspected
No, I
it was me.
assumed it was somebody dumber than you. I was like, no, I didn't think it was you. I was
Really?
like, it's got to be somebody dumber. Like, the Raven's busy. I'm a professional. He knows I'm a professional. He's not going to bother me with this and act unprofessional like this. But then as soon as I come into his business realm,
You've
the
underestimated
standards
just
have
how
changed.
just how dumb David could be.
It's so fun.
He's crushing actually as far as
It's so funny how much he likes to like pick at me and bother me and like do stuff to get. Dude, if I see him in the gym, he's so bothered.
He saw me once in the gym a year
So
and a half
bothered.
ago.
I really do like
I
that.
ignore you every time now. When I see you, I just don't even get near you. I don't.
I
even
look
let
for
you
your
see me.
vehicle in the parking lot, and if it's there, I turn around.
Dude,
It's
just
crazy.
so bothered. So bothered.
I go, sorry, we're not working out today, babe.
But if you're like sitting at the machines and you're one of the guys that just like sits there and plays on your phone and you sat there for 10 minutes and maybe you do one set, then I get it. You don't want anybody like seeing that.
All right, from a different perspective, here's what I really do like.
Okay.
David, you do come in here all the time, and you do provoke Matt.
You think that's true?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Do I
Oh, yeah.
think it's true? It's this the only thing you do.
I'll be as patient as possible.
Yes, you come here, you steal.
I don't steal.
Oh, yeah, you do. We know about all the drinks you've gotten and you haven't paid for.
I just
you-
paid for this
And I
stupid
even
thing.
gave
By the
you a
way,
gift card.
the lemon lime one,
Crushes.
yeah, way better than
Lemon lime what?
There's a lemon lime clean now.
Peach is fully stocked. Peach is
Honestly,
fully
try the
stocked.
lemon lime. It's
Relax.
better than
Okay.
all the fucking other ones.
I'm sipping on my sport drink.
Yeah, I was supposed to get mine today.
Yeah.
And I stopped at the mailbox. It said I was getting 2 packages because I got energy and orange.
I didn't
whatever.
get the energy one yet either.
You didn't know. By the way, guys, a sport drink. Let's bring up their thing. We'll do that in a second. I don't steal anything though, but I will admit, I do move things around. I open up all the cabinets and the drawers. I leave them open.
What are we talking about?
Guys, our newest affiliate is Sport Drink. Go on over to sportdrink.com and pick up your old school electrolyte mix. It's actually a banger. I've been using it, and I think it has to do a lot with a lot of my gains lately, because I think I've been recovering a lot better and I'm not experiencing all these like aches and pains and fucking headaches while I'm lifting and running. So I got the yellow number. What is this? No Yellow 5 lemon lime. That was really good. I'm now waiting on the orange you glad it's not chemicals.
What's in the energy one?
I don't know. Maybe
Let's
go
cut
to the
the
energy
chase,
one.
because this is what people want.
By the way, this one right here, Fast Times at Passion Fruit Lime. This is like Baja Blast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I probably should have fucking got that, but I'm retarded. I really like orange flavored stuff though. Sport Energy Live Laugh Lemon Lime.
It's
What a
actually pretty
banger.
good. I mixed it up with some of the coconut water.
Let me see the ingredients in the.
I don't know that we can. It's very.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what's the energy from?
Yeah, it's a good question here.
150 milligrams.
So the ingredients
caffeine,
are pure cane
electrolytes,
sugar,
that's
lime
good.
powder, lemon powder, sodium bicarbonate,
good.
taurine,
That's good.
inositol.
Insectoid.
I take choline and inositol. That inositol is like good for locking in. This has good stuff. Potassium,
Potassium,
Baja
potassium.
Gold. Now the magnesium glycinate, that's probably to chill you out a little bit. Where do they get the caffeine from? Doesn't
I
say.
don't know.
You're
And
right.
niacin. And eternal good times forever.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
where that really
That's
you
not
can
a
taste
bad
that.
little mix.
No,
dude.
it fucking crushes,
Clean,
man. It crushes.
Yeah,
and
I can't wait till I get mine in the mail.
You're not getting any, and I'm waiting on
Would you sell that in the shop?
Sport Dream.
Like maybe
I'd
not.
have
I'm gonna
see it
try
first.
that one. The dream.
Yeah.
Sport Dream? No, you're not allowed to try Sport Dream, Nancy. I want to try
I'll do a
Sport Dream.
review.
It's out of stock right now, so I'm waiting for it to get in stock. There it is. That's the one that I want specifically, the Strawberry Dream, because it's strawberry cream,
Ooh.
which sounds fucking delicious, and it apparently induces dreams. I don't know what's in it. I don't want to know. Maybe we do want to
You
know.
drink
Yeah,
it
wait, let's
before
read it.
sleep.
Let's read it.
Yes, you're supposed to take it before sleep.
Have you ever lucid dreamt? That's what it says.
Oh shit!
That's
Really?
what it says, dude. Have you ever built something in a dream and returned to it the next night?
That's such a crazy
A
question.
staircase that lasts?
Oh, okay.
Hold
There
on,
we go.
let's see what's in it. If it's got like Valerian, it might be. Where's the
A staircase that
ingredients?
leads everywhere, a glass city, a cathedral made of ancient mosaics.
That's so crazy.
We spent 1/3 of our lives asleep. What if you could live there?
Your dream life
So
is
it's got
waiting.
Glycine will put you out.
Yeah. Handmade in the U.S. Sport Dream uses real sugar, real heavy cream powder, clean salt, magnesium glycinate, glycine, sodium bicarbonate. That's just baking soda, and freeze dried fruit or cocoa powder. 'cause
So
there
it's
is a-
just glycine is the only thing that's giving you to sleep.
Yeah, dude.
I
And
mean,
the magnesium. Magnesium is supposed to help with sleep a lot.
Yeah.
And also joint issues, which I think has been a huge part of me not feeling like shit when I lift now. Anyway, guys, use promo code SQUAD, SQUAD at sportdrink.com, and that'll get you 10% off your entire purchase. And a shit ton of people have been ordering it, and it's nothing but good news coming back. And I don't even care if it wasn't, because I think it's good. I keep buying it. I actually just bought, I'm now going to be on my third can.
So let's
my
get
third-
back
my third
to
can is the
Raven
energy.
like trolling me all the time in real life.
That's
like
not
you were
true. I don't
saying,
do
Tom.
that.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you come here for the VIP day, you can troll Matt too. It's actually a lot of fun. If you like to troll people on the internet, you should really try it in real life. So here, I want to show you guys this and get your ideas on this next video.
Oh boy.
So this is, I think, one of these LGBTQ. Let's see.
Oh
real
wait,
quick.
I was explaining something.
Oh, you were? I'm sorry. Please
Yeah.
remove that.
I was saying how I like when you come in here and disrespect Matt's shop,
Okay, cool.
because you do it in a multitude of ways.
Multitude.
You don't realize that you're doing this, David. I'm being very
He
No,
serious
no,
with
I
you.
know that I
He
open the
knows.
drawers, and I know that sometimes I take the cardboard sleeves for the coffees out, and then I'll leave them in
I
front of
didn't
the,
know you
the
did that.
cash registers.
Yeah, with like no other reason other than to troll me. Like it's not like he's doing something
Oh, so
he
you're doing
enjoys.
you're
He's
doing a lot of
just
different
doing it.
things
Yeah.
that I'm not even seeing too. 'Cause
Yes.
Well,
I'm
the
a
way
fan
that
of a
I
lot
do
of
it,
it.
Yes.
you know what it is?
Okay, tell us.
Because you said like I didn't remember. It's very easy to forget. When I don't draw attention to it, it leaves my mind really quickly too. So I'll do it, but since that
Convenient.
moment is brief, and there's nothing, there's
And
no
nobody caught you.
and nobody caught me, I forget as well that.
So
I've done
pretty
these
much,
things.
Matt, anything that goes wrong in the shop.
It could be because of me. It could be because of me. I don't know. It's just something about it's like payback for the way that you come on this show and I say something rudimentary.
No, you started it.
I go like so
okay, I'm not a podcaster.
No, that's fine. I'm not a barista, but you know, we all have our.
I don't come through and push your computer off the desk.
No,
I'm
you
just
do
not a good
different.
podcaster. I cut people off and talk, do stuff you don't like.
You push me psychologically, where I'll go like, did you know? Like, it looks like the Jews are doing. And he goes, wait a second. You mean to tell me that there's
Loomer?
A group of people in a small country that are, but if I went and I looked for Italians, let's say Italians. Have you ever looked for Italians? I bet you if you looked for Italians, and it's like,
turns out
there's a lot of them. The
well,
Medicis.
the Italians,
Top got to you. You loved that before when I do that, but now it has to do with the Jews. You're like, oh, I hate that.
Now
it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Anyway,
whatever.
Yeah, the point is, I just find it very funny that you get very sad about that, and then Matt, on the other hand, comes here and makes you sad.
Yeah, what's going on with that? There's
It's
a
not that I'm
deeper
sad.
emotional thing because, like, we used to talk. He would call me and talk for like 45 minutes to an hour and a half on a regular basis. Why are you shaking your head? Yeah, you did.
Well, the problem is I said it all. What is there left to say?
No, there's a
It's
lot.
all been
I didn't
said.
know you had Messianic Jews in your family. Like, there's still a lot I need to know. Man. All right. So when we start the therapy sessions, we'll get all that out.
My
It's
cousin
gonna be
is
fun.
a therapist.
I know. We've got the therapist coming once a month. We're going to do the therapy sessions.
You guys want to see live stream therapy sessions?
I think it'll be good. We'll all get it out in the
How
open.
funny would that be?
I don't like that. I think therapists are of the devil.
I think that therapist is just the word the rapist smashed together.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting raped. Not on my own show. So why don't you bring this back on the screen? Let's have a look at this. This is probably in San Francisco or something like this. This is a gay pride parade. It's safe for children.
Who's there doing this?
It's tiny whitey.
This guy's just shaking his asshole. What is this, bro? And people are cheering.
What city?
Wait, you want to know the geography question? Where are you from?
Where are you from?
That says a lot about.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, he's got a rash. He's got a rash on his hip.
Gotta back that up. Back that up. Let's look at that rash.
He's backing that up, bro.
Back it up.
He's backing it up. Hold on, I'm sure they'll give us another view. Look, the kids are dancing with them. Yeah. And this is important. What I love is
Look
when
at that kid.
people...
Look at that kid.
Yeah, he's just crying. When people try to... That's good, man. They try to steel man this and say it's important to expose children to the realities. Yeah, it's good to twerk with the kids. For the audience who's listening, there's his rash. You can kind of see it. It's on his hip right there.
Rash,
For the audience who's listening, we have a
What do you think the rash is from?
Probably nothing. I think, honestly, Tidy Whitey's probably rub a little bit on the hip. So for the audience who's listening, we have a gay man, a gay, bald, elderly man.
No, he may just be like a homeless guy getting paid for it.
He's shaking his asshole at children.
I will say what I do like about that guy.
He's
is
a pedophile.
His ingenuity. Ingenuity. I mean, look.
Yeah.
He's got the water bottle socks.
Sparrow knows what's
That's
up.
a rare move.
Oh, water bottle sock. Well, you don't have fucking pockets. You really got a
water bottle sock.
Water bottle sock. Yeah.
You know what? New business. Fuck this podcast.
Water bottle sock.
Water bottle
It
socks
rolls
to
off
the
the
gay
tongue, doesn't it?
and homeless.
Are you busy shaking your asshole at children while only a small sheet of white fabric separates your colon from the air that
Everlasting
kids
trauma
breathe?
that they will receive for the rest of their life?
This probably means you don't have pants pockets. Well, if I got a product for you.
What city was that?
Dude, I don't think that matters.
Sodom. Or Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Same place.
So what I was saying before is that you ever hear somebody try to justify this and they'll go like, it's important to expose children to like the realities. Like, yeah, there's gay people out there.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. And it's like, you think that's what's fucking happening? You think they're walking up to kids and shaking their hands and going, well, I'm a man who likes men. And it's okay because everybody likes different things. And it's still love at the end of the day. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. That'd be bad enough. What's happening is elderly bald men with their hogs out, swanging their asshole around your child's face.
Are we in an echo chamber? Because
there's an echo in this room.
No, I just mean like, I feel like when I look at this now, most people now look at it and understand what it is.
Yeah.
Or am I like just not seeing something here?
Not seeing?
Not seeing.
I mean, they would argue that you are not seeing. Just, in your behavior and
the people we were just talking to were saying that like this is a big deal and it's making a resurgence and a comeback, specifically that kind of stuff that we're looking at there. And I said, I just don't see how this can come back. I feel like people are onto it at this point.
What do you mean? That type of thing has been going on. Like me and Worm went to the X Games probably in like 98 or 99 in San Francisco.
Who's Worm?
My guy from Cali. And so we jumped on the BART train in like Dublin or Pleasanton, and we're going to San Francisco. And at each stop, we were wasted too. At each stop, like gay people just kept getting on the train.
Yeah.
And we were just like, okay, only gay people. Then we get to the next stop, more gay people. Then we get to the next stop, and me and Worm were just super ripped and kind of like, bro, what is happening right now?
What year was this?
Probably 98 or 99. We could probably look at maybe 2000.
I mean, it's always been real.
Whenever
gay.
the X Games was in San Francisco. And so we're just like, what is happening, dude? Next thing you know, the BART train is full of all gay people. Me and Worm are like the only straight people on the train.
Was it a parade day? Like
yeah. So we get out at the Embarcadero, like come up the thing, and there's just naked asses just hanging out the bus and stuff. It looked just like that. It was just like that. And we were like, oh, okay. And then we had to walk through all that to get to the X Games. It was like down under the Bay Bridge. It was kind of rad. They set up like a snowboard ramp there. It was a rad X Games.
What I love about it is the gaslighting. Where like for years, because it's been going on for so long. And for years, all the way through the early 2000s, all the way to the 2010s, whatever, it's like, hey, this is about love and tolerance. It's like, no, dude, it's about gaping assholes that people are hanging out of bus windows. And if you let them do this, they're going to do it with the kids.
Yeah, forcing you to say it's good.
This is
it's
good.
Okay.
Look in my asshole.
Okay, it's good.
You know that song? La 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 la. La 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 la.
I remember like
when
we first started, when we first met Matt, he was like, I see what you guys say about gay people, but like, you know, you don't like really hate them, do you? And I'm like, no, not.
Here's a question.
It's like if I was Laura Loomer and with my mental mindset, what would I say about that? If I was, I wouldn't make fun of it.
A boy that wants to hump a boy like in privacy in his house is different than that.
That guy, should that guy die?
Go ahead.
Oh,
the guy we just saw, swanging his thing in his asshole.
Go ahead.
In front of the children.
Explain the difference.
I said this a bunch of times, but in New York City, on West 4th, like that downtown area that sits right below the Statue of Liberty, you have a lot of that. You have a lot of sodomy. And you wonder why that place feels the way it does. I think you were talking just recently about a place that feels like low.
No. He said that earlier. So when they were talking about Seattle, Washington,
right?
You were sitting on the sofa and you said that
place.
place feels gay.
Yeah, well, you said
I didn't say that. It's dark.
It feels dark. It feels
that
heavy.
place is dark. Even when we were flying in there, like you're looking at the mountains in Washington State, you're like, damn, this is beautiful, bro. It's like green, beautiful, lush mountains. It's like sunny day. Everything's nice.
Sasquatch out there.
We were doing that. We're flying. Me and Jess are going to a coffee fest or something like years ago. We're coming into Seattle. And then
coffee show? How much of a thing is
dude,
coffee?
So you got to do a lot of research if you're going to open a coffee shop, dude. It's not like we're a chain or like somebody or a franchise where somebody gave us all. We had to do all the research for all of our products and all of our stuff.
All right.
Anyway, we come into Seattle and it just goes dark. It just goes dark. Yeah. The sky goes gray and it was like bad vibes, dude. I'm looking out the window and I'm like, damn, it just got dark and like bad vibes. And then like 30 seconds later, they go, we're starting our descent into Seattle. The place is just dark, bro.
Yeah.
It's like San Francisco, but like with a dark, bad, like evil vibe.
That's like
San Francisco is more like
that's what it's like flying into New York City. Once you get into a certain like area, like right around Long Island, because they fly from the ocean side, it gets dark. And like even the air changes. You could see from the airplane. They go, yeah, we're going to make our final descent. And you look around.
Your final descent is really the way to fucking say it.
Literally hell. Yeah,
you're descending into hell.
So now the question is, you're doing this in the privacy of your own home, okay? But they're doing this too. And I mean, you know, among other things that are going on in New York City. And it's like, do you think that there's a correlation between why that place is the way it is and what the people that live there are doing in the privacy of their own homes?
Well, that's a good question. Right?
No, I think there's some people that are born with that like desire if they're a boy and they want to hump another boy. Like
I don't think anybody's born that way. I think I've come to that place in my understanding now where even back in the day, overwhelmingly the percentage of people that would say they were sexually abused as children was incredibly high within the gay community. And you imagine that you don't get them all to admit it. So there are some people that are not going to admit that they were victims of sexual abuse in childhood. And then I think that there is an additional layer of people who don't remember.
Okay, but I met a real ass dude who came here and he was like the speaker on a Wednesday 12 o'clock deal.
Okay.
And he definitely was a little like flamboyant, if you will. And then the lady was like, yeah, he's the speaker today. And I think, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't really have a poker face. And you can usually tell what I'm thinking by my
crazy.
look.
It's so crazy.
And so the lady's like, oh, no, he's not a practicing homosexual.
A practicing homosexual is a wild.
And then he looked at me. He's like, yeah, man, I've repented of that sin. I know.
He's like, I don't practice anymore. I've nailed it. I'm a professional homosexual.
Then he told the story. He told the story that he was like born that way. He was in the club, nightclub, the Pulse shooting.
Yeah.
And that like woke him up and he repented from that lifestyle. I don't know. I thought it was a wild ass story.
It was the shooting.
I never heard anybody say it like that.
It just doesn't make sense to say I was born that way.
Oh, I was born with a ferocious appetite to snort Oxycontins. So I don't know. And this is what the guy said. He said, you don't get to pick the sin you're born with.
Well, so your ferocious appetite for Oxycontins, you don't think that there was like experiences, trauma, neglect, and things like that built that?
Or that brought that to the surface that may have never been brought to the surface unless those things happened.
I mean, then what happens is you're left to assume in every individual who's not having butt sex that they might have it under the surface, but haven't experienced a sufficient amount of trauma.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're born that way, and they have that desire. I don't know because I'm not into all that. But like the way that guy said it, I have no reason to be like, no, he's lying.
You should have called him gay, and kept it moving. I think that's what you should have done.
But all I'm saying is like, in all my desire to snort Oxycontin, I never wanted to be in a Oxycontin snorting parade and demand that everybody accept my lifestyle.
Well, if there was an Oxycontin
Guys, we got to
snorting
take a
parade.
quick break really quick. I'm going to have to log back in.
Wow, what happened?
I don't know. This roadcaster's not. I'm just having a lot of technical difficulties today. So give me 1 second. I'm going to restart all this stuff. Yeah, it's not switching. It's not even going to the
let's mark this down. The 57-minute mark. I'll have to edit this out.
Here we go. This happened during.
Hello? So unprofessional. This is ridiculous.
Nancy, stop talking to them.
Why are you saying that about us?
Don't talk about them or talk about us to them. Them.
Okay.
All right.
So just to be clear, yeah, it's still sin whether you're born that way or not. I'm not saying it's not.
Right. Why is he so purple looking? It doesn't matter. I don't
got
care.
purple lights on. Yeah,
this
is just...
Well, here, let's stop talking about gay people and let's talk about something that's cooler. We're going to bring this up. This is Donald Trump making an announcement on aliens. An announcement about an announcement.
The aliens.
On aliens. All right, let's go.
As you remember, I recently directed the Secretary of War. How good is Pete Hegseth doing, by the way? To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs and unexplained aerial phenomena. And I figured this was a good crowd because I know you people, you're really into that. I don't know.
We should get him in the row.
So I'm pleased to report today. I thought I'd save it for this crowd because you're a little bit out there, a little bit. That this process is well underway and we found many very interesting documents, I must say. And the first releases will begin very, very soon. So you can go out and see if that phenomena is correct. You'll figure it out.
Used a lot of small words. Big deal shit.
Yeah. It's exciting, though. I mean, I don't know what.
How could you be like, this is what I was saying. I wanted to bring this up to the people that were talking to us. I'm like, I can't worry about the radical militant left. And I understand that they're doing violent shit at protests.
Right.
But I just can't seem to care about that because this is what we're on the precipice of.
That's a totally different animal. Yeah. And
actual real shit.
I think that. Go ahead. No, it's fine. It's fine. You can interrupt me. Go ahead.
Eggshells. Isn't that like level 1 when you're still debating over like the right and the left?
Yeah.
And shout out to them because they had a really interesting story. But he's like, the guy's like, you're putting yourself in danger. He's putting himself in danger constantly. You heard what he's saying. He's like, got to beat up these protests and shit. I'm just thinking like, just don't go there. These things are happening in like small pocketed areas.
That's an interesting observation. Like we know it's happening.
Yeah,
we know BLM is a thing. We know the autonomous zone is a thing. Maybe just don't go there anymore.
Maybe just don't. It's it really makes you think about like what is going on with people.
I think that they're very close to the situation, so they don't see all the strangeness that we see. So for the audience, we had somebody here that was talking about the radicalization of the left and the infiltration of like, Islamic values or whatever, Free Palestine, that kind of shit. They infiltrate the left. There's a big protest. They have LGBTQ flags. They have the Palestinian flag. They have all these things. And then this chick who is recording this says,
the fascinating part about that, what they're talking about is that, you do look really purple, man. I don't know what's going on.
I don't fucking know.
The fascinating
thing
part
is just adjusting in real time. I can see it.
Is that they, the Islamic, the Nation of Islam, or the Islamic religion has kind of infiltrated that radical left-wing area and starting to convert people into Islam, which is like the ideologies are so disparate that they become the same because they're looking for like almost like a father figure, this left status that's kind of flowing in the wind. And now, they're telling me that the new big enemy is Islam. And I'm just kind of like, who's allowing that though?
Right.
Like, that's growing. It's like, well, there's a plan for Islam to take over America and do this. And here it is step by step. And here's what they've done. And I was like, you should see what the fucking Jews have done. I mean, when we're talking about step by step, it's literally step by step. This is what they have done. They are already
that's
taking
the thing
it over.
I think we're going to see, if we do see any sort of like actual, what would you call it? Not boots on the ground, but like, if you're going to have an actual altercation with somebody, it's going to be a Muslim before it's a Jew, but that's because the Jews have weaponized the Muslims.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like in that way, they're not incorrect, but it's like, and I'm not saying this as a disparaging thing, although I don't know if that's really the worst. If somebody's dog is attacking you, is it like we're under attack by these dogs, or is somebody sicking dogs on you?
Right.
Who's sicking the dogs?
And I understand the inclination of like, all right, I got to take the dog off my leg first, and then I'm going to be like, yo, the owner.
Right.
You're saying that's why like the Vatican is compatible with Islam because they're both Jew haters. Like it's just war against the Jews, like really hate, a genuine hatred for the Jews, not because it's like cool on the internet right now.
I think that,
but a genuine like eternal hatred of them and the war against them. Because
that's an interesting topic that you're bringing up because that happened last week as well. The Pope is kind of integrating Islam. He's telling people that Muslims love Jesus, which every time I've spoken to a Muslim, they go, Jesus, the prophet, peace be upon him. They don't believe that he died and
they don't believe that he's the son of God, right?
Yeah. And again, don't push this away from me. Not to say that I'm Islamic or I have like
you are Islamic though,
or that I have sympathies towards Islam because no. I look at all these competing factions as what they are, competing factions against the truth, against us, and I understand in the end of the day,
but they team up.
Well, yeah, exactly. But don't be fooled by this shit because what they're teaming up to do is create a one world religion. So you have the Pope and the Catholic Church that are inviting in an entirely different religion into the Vatican, into their religious quarters and saying like, yeah, accept this. So, okay, how long before you invite the Jews in and how long before that?
Not very long, right? Ultimately, there is going to be this one world order, this one world religion. And some would say that like a big chunk of the Bible is the story or the tale of two cities, right? It's Jerusalem versus Babylon.
Yeah.
Right. And then when Peter writes to the church at Rome, he calls them the church at Babylon. And so there is this intriguing thing of like Babylon, Mystery Babylon in the Book of Revelation and some other books too, where it is like this story of Jerusalem versus Babylon.
Right.
And like the Vatican is that representative now of Babylon that's going to kind of bring everything under it. It's more than just the Vatican. That's this Mystery Babylon. It's going to bring more of this stuff under it, including any of the teachings with the false gods and any of the, who knows, there'll probably be some aliens in it.
I'm just saying, I'm not fooled by it. I understand what they're doing, but there is nuance. And the nuance would be, okay, we're looking at the Muslims and they do say, hey, Jesus at the very least was a prophet. They think that he was ordained by God. They don't think that he was the son of God. Jews say he's boiling in excrement and piss. So I'm like, I have to also, like, you know, I'll be called a Muslim sympathizer for that, but I'm just calling balls and strikes and saying, like, in the end of the day, none of these people are on my team. We understand that,
just
right?
This
chat?
one's a little bit closer.
Yeah, well, this one is at least not openly disrespecting me, but I also understand how they play the game too. Like Muslims, again, I like a lot of Muslims. Some of them are real. I like a lot of Jewish people, but I understand, like, you have fatwas. I understand you're a taqiyya. That means that, like, you're gonna lie to people for your religious and political ends. And Jews have the same exact thing too.
Do.
If you read the Talmud, Christians don't have that. We don't have that.
We're specifically told to not let lies leave our mouths.
Yeah, and we're actually, I think Christians are so open and honest to a fault because the open honesty allows other things to come in. You look at the modern Western church, a 501c3, that's been infiltrated by
the Jews.
There you go. Yeah, and so, like, that's a big problem.
Who's believing the 501c3 system today anyway? Everybody knows that's a farce.
Most people. We had 100 people here that came in from that, so they're believing that.
Which, by the way, now Matt is talking about starting a church. Very problematic, Matt. Very problematic.
I don't know. I've grown softer on Life Church again.
How so?
Because I feel like that was a huge miss from the guy, and I feel like they do good work. It doesn't mean anything, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't have to, like, I think what I think is I'm gonna actually talk with the guy
and say, hey, don't fucking do that again.
No, do it again. Don't I don't
do
care.
It again.
Whatever, don't do it again. But, like, for me to just be like, all right, fuck you, bye, is not right.
No, you're not gonna say if you buy because of one thing. When you look at the superstructure as a whole, and you're just like, what are we doing here? What's the goal here? Like, what's the point? Like, what are we doing? We're watching a show about Christianity once a week? I'd rather just live Christianity. Like, I'm not like bashing anybody who wants to go watch a show or you like the Hamilton movie or the theater.
Yeah, I like the show. I like the theater.
The theater, like, you're in the theater and, like, Broadway. Like, I'm not into that. So, like, I don't want to go watch a show or a theater about Christianity one day a week. I want to just live Christianity every day.
No, I don't
do it.
I don't particularly like that either.
What? You guys love Hamilton.
I like a show when it's well produced. No, that's the thing. Like, so Hamilton is supposed to be, or these Broadway shows are supposed to be shows. Music concerts are supposed to be music concerts. The church is not supposed to be that. I understand what they're trying to do. I don't know. Nobody's done a better way. Nobody's done a better way so far.
I think we see it in the Bible.
I thought we did a pretty good job the other day.
What they're doing.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you?
No, we're not going to start a church though.
We kind of already have.
I think you're right, but where is the consistency?
We kind of already have started a church.
Well, now we're going to do it again with a pastor. What's that sign? You have that sign? I really should hang that sign. There's going to be another straight Bible.
You know what's funny? Don't they have, like, pastoras, right?
That's not a snack from a taco truck.
Yeah. It is.
What's inside of it?
I don't know. Maybe the same thing as a torta. I'm not
really sure what a torta is, to be
Let me look that
honest.
up, because that's actually an interesting overlap. If it is, there's no way.
I thought torta was like a shorthand for turtle. Because tortuga is tortoise.
Yeah.
And they don't have necks and stuff.
I think pastor means like pork.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, something interesting started happening over these last 48 hours. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. It's because of Anna Paulina Luna.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite. I don't know what you would call her. I'm highly suspicious of her. I don't like the Luna in her name. I don't like that she comes out of nowhere and suddenly she's like one of the leading authorities on the alien phenomenon. She's linked up with Avi Loeb. They're telling us that fucking 3-Eye Atlas is going to drop off orbs. That shit never happens. And yet she's still given carte blanche to just go on and be this authority on disclosure. It seems like she's going to be an integral figure going forward. You see, I combined two good words there, integral and figure. But she's been talking about the Book of Enoch. And because she's been talking about the Book of Enoch, it's been brought up on Joe Rogan's podcast. You know, you have Tucker Carlson talking about the Nephilim. I believe he's mentioned Enoch. And I got to admit, every single time somebody mentions it, I do flinch a little bit. And over this last 48 hours, there's been this huge, I don't know what you would say, almost falling out of Enoch enjoyers.
Yeah.
And Enoch is getting its ass dragged. The idea that 1 is worth exploring, but 2 and 3 are Jewish fiction.
I would agree.
And then some people go south entirely on 1. And I understand that idea when you say, like, well, Enoch himself was referenced throughout the Bible. Even Jesus references Enoch. Does that mean that the entire book is therefore, you know, just as sturdy as the other books that are included in the canon? And so there's been a big divide, and I've been kind of exploring it. You know, I'm allowing my turn to your neighbor and say figure.
That's actually growing on me too.
Nope, I can't.
Yeah.
That won't grow on me.
No,
Like a
you're
fucking
falling
tumor.
for it because you're part of the leadership team now. That's how they get you, bro. They
No.
put you to work there doing volunteer stuff.
You
and
guys,
then you're
you
sucked
guys
in,
just
man.
don't understand my sense of humor.
No, I
You
it's
know,
funny.
my sense of humor is
You
when,
like you like hearing it and then looking over to me.
Huh?
You like hearing it and then
I
looking
like-
over to see me like
I like extreme uncomfortability. Like,
You
hey,
lost
so
it
you
the
and
day
your
with the
boyfriend,
clowns, dude.
you and your boyfriend broke up. Yeah.
that was a crazy move.
Like
Dude. That was
distance?
a wild move. Yeah.
No,
What are
he
you
was just an
talking about?
asshole.
You're talking to people about life. You're like, oh, that's bad.
No, I don't know.
All I'm saying, Matt, is I enjoy the extreme awkward. So like, I great pleasure out of that. Thank you very much.
No, I'm not going to talk to somebody and that's the main thing going on in their life and not address it. We're just
Well,
going to
what if you don't think like what if they started sobbing?
Then you'd hug them and say, man, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Maybe you, bro. I'm not fucking
What?
hugging
What are
them.
you
problem,
talking-
dog.
Dude,
What
I'm
are you
not
doing?
human. I'm a human. I don't just engage with people on the internet. It's like a real life thing.
No, I do because I don't have to hug them through the fucking
Okay, but
internet.
the human experience is rough on planet Earth, dude. We're
Yeah, so
pilgrims
let's,
and
like,
strangers
here's
and
what
we
I'm
try to
saying.
help
Let's
people
make it
out
not
through
so
that
fucking
process.
weird.
You
man.
guys are a bunch of wankers because this is what I see in the church.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
When he goes, turn to your neighbor and say, what?
Oh, jeez.
And you turn to your neighbor and say,
Who
what?
does that?
I don't do it. I don't
He made us
partake-
turn to our neighbor and say, "But."
Oh, yeah.
Like what is that? A conjecture? Or what's the terminology for a conjoiner?
It's just a place word. Like
It's a
placeholder.
conjoiner, I think.
Yeah.
Is the terminology for it. Turn to your neighbor and say, "But." It's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
That's like saying turn to your neighbor and say it, then the
Or
Like, what the fuck?
He hit us with an or. Listen,
It's just theater, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all know it's theater when we watch the R's and
guys-
the D's and the right and the left.
you guys
the
are
501c3
so-
is theater.
I know. Here's what you're not understanding, though, Matt.
Let's hear it.
Here's what you need to understand because you want to have your own successful church. Here's what
No, I don't.
He does. He's been
He does.
rejoinder. Thank you. What did I say? Conjoiner? Thank you,
a
Trevor.
rejoinder. I like that the people look at the people's faces.
Look at the people.
Look at the people when they say, I know you hate it.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly like it. I'm not doing it either.
Okay.
But it's not for me. Look around you. And when he goes, turn to your neighbor, we're going to have a minute and a half.
You like to see who turns and who doesn't?
No, it's just everybody's lit up with joy.
Not me. I fucking leave the room.
When he said,
I leave the room.
I
dog.
love
when he says turn
I
to your
left the
neighbor
room.
and say something, everybody's lit up with joy.
Bro,
because of
there
that?
was one time where he said, turn to your neighbor for 60 fucking seconds and talk to them.
Yeah,
he said the F word
And
from
you know
the
what I
pulpit.
did? I
like
got
this
up
guy.
and I left.
Yeah, I could see that.
I left.
No, they did the whole thing. Walk around, say hi to somebody. And I was like sitting there and then somebody said hi to me and I went to the bathroom. I don't
like
want to
it.
do that. It's not for me, but I'm looking around at the people.
But why though? Because it's theater. Because it's staged.
Like politics.
if
at the
you, when you
highest
meet
level.
people out here and it's raw and it's real, you like talking to them.
All right,
good
but
time.
look at these people.
Top loves it when it's raw and
Are
real.
they capable? Like, again, I don't want to be insulting, but are they capable of this?
That's very insulting.
It's capable of what?
Is it? Are they capable? I don't know.
Capable of what?
I'm built different. I'm different. I'm me.
Yeah,
No, it's
you
just like,
are.
I don't know. I'm a different dude. I realize that. And I can't keep putting my mental faculties on the vast majority
You're
of people.
touching on something. You have a certain revelation and understanding of things, and you can't put that on another person, expect them to have
No.
that same view. Yeah,
Maybe
amen.
they could wake
Amen.
up to that,
Yeah.
but they're not there.
Amen.
And what I'm looking at is I'm looking at a group of people who are there for community
Yeah.
and they find great joy doing this. It's not just for us. Like you're not going to like that.
And
But
maybe you'll do that for a while, but maybe it'll go on for a few years, and you'll finally just be like, "Bro,
Yeah, maybe you
I
wake
can
up.
only take so much, man."
You know what the problem for me is? It can be summarized as this thing is supposed to be about like
Jesus.
the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Yes.
And it's so gay.
Yeah, that's
It's
frustrating.
all so gay. And that feels really weird to me because it's such a cool thing.
that's what it is, though. That's
no,
where
it's not gay.
But that's where you're going.
Oh, yeah.
Or
We're
do you
going to
understand?
gay.
This is what I'm saying. You're going to a place. Stop kicking against the pricks. This place is kind of gay and cringe, but there is some value in it. I've come to terms with that. That's what it is. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like to go there and then continually be mad at him, like this is
no, that's a fair statement. Yeah.
Now the clowns.
That's crazy.
This is what I'm saying. Like I wasn't gonna stop going to this church because of the gay and cringe. I expect that. This is part of what.
But when the clowns popped up and you weren't there that day, and your kids were talking to a clown, you were pissed.
You were upset.
They don't belong in the church.
You were going to kill the clown.
For what they
I was going to let him just talk to Top's kid.
For what they represent, they don't belong in the church. We agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is for me, there's lines.
Well, this is a great question. Sparrow says, what's the value?
What's the value?
Right. Ultimately, that's all it is like, is it worth my time to go watch this show? That's all. And if you say yes, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no wrong with that at all.
It's just on Sunday. This is someplace that my kids enjoy going. They get community from it. They learn from there.
Right on.
They learn at home too. Like we had one of the fans of the show come in. I'm not going to dox him. He came in with his 3 kids, and his son and my son were talking about fallen angels. This is not shit that they learned at church. It's shit that he learned at home.
That's all up in contention because of this whole Book of Enoch thing.
It possibly could be, but what I'm saying is that I teach my kids at home. They learn a lot of stuff, and then they learn some stuff at church too, and that's fine too. It's just another day, and there's other people. And if it's poison, then I'm going to take them out of there. But for like what they're doing there, it's like
I would say there's poison.
I mean, they're getting the word of God in them, right? They break away and they get the story of Joseph and the coat of many colors.
Unless it's fucking clowns, yeah.
Yeah, the clowns.
You see, that's why it's like that's a no-go for me.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at it. I know you're very upset by it, David. This is just what it is, man. This is
why
you were very upset. You were super upset.
You were the most upset.
David's more upset at the church in general.
At the church experience.
And it's because you've never been. I've
never been, no. And now that I am being, because once
again, it's shocking. But that's like, what it is.
Whenever I deal with conspiracy theorists who are like, you're a Christian, you don't know shit. I'm like, actually, Christianity does a really good job of tackling these things. Or when I deal with Christians who don't know anything about conspiracies, I'm like, it's fucking in there. If you're just paying attention, and if you look around at the world and you apply what you're learning here to the world, it all makes sense. It's such a cool thing. And it's like Christianity specifically stands, Christ stands triumphantly in the face of the darkness. And I've seen the darkness. It's super gritty and super fucking evil, right? But Jesus Christ stands triumphantly in the face of that. And then I go to this place that it's gay.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense because I'm like, there's a real spiritual battle going on
hard for me
at all times. And all of a sudden we're going to a place that makes it gay.
Yeah. And Sparrow says, but what do you get out of it? And that's a great question. Nearly nothing. But it's odd also.
Is there anything else in your life that you would put that kind of sacrifice, time, energy into and get nothing out of?
I don't think that there's nothing to be taken out of this place. Listen,
I thought you just said that. She said, what are you getting out of it?
Oh, yeah, no, for me, like I'm going to go there and learn scripture or learn about the word or hear something that I've never heard before.
Maybe.
Here and there, but yeah, not consistently. I'm not going to go there every time. And like today I learned something on Straight Bible. I'm not going to go to church and learn something every single time. But where else is there going to be?
That's what I'm saying, though, is like people, when it comes to like church or just spiritual stuff in general, they will apply a principle to it that they wouldn't apply to anything else. Like you would never take the time, energy, and whatever, sacrifice, whatever, to go do a thing that you're really getting nothing out of. But we will when it comes to like church.
You know what I almost get?
What's in the church? Who cares about all like the
clowns?
Who cares about all the other stuff? But what's in the church? It's like there's a group of people. There's 300 people that go there. We had somebody come take our family photos. So you are
getting something out of it then. That's fair. As long as you're getting something out of it, you're getting that engagement with 300 people. Amen.
It's not engagement with 300 people. Like, what am I don't really like to engage with people, but there's 300 people there that I can talk to and continue to say some stuff to. That's it. It's not engagement. I don't have friends. Like you guys are my friends. We have one group chat, but those people are there. Like we had the lady.
Me and you really are friends. Me and the Raven were kind of on the outs right now, which I'm not sure about what's going on, but it's very hurtful.
It's because of what you're doing.
Yeah, it's because what you're doing.
Very hurtful.
You got to stop.
But we had somebody come and take family photos for us and drop some seeds in there. Drop some seeds, and I know
took family photos.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that was nasty. No, drop some seeds in there. See what they. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said, but I know what they thought about it because I saw their faces.
And they didn't like it.
It's something, whatever I was telling them that they've never heard before. So go ahead and chew on that. Like a great question that I ask all those people is, why do you go to church?
That's good.
Yeah, why? And it seemed like they're like, oh, and then they give me a couple of reasons, and I go, yeah, those are good reasons.
Well,
Why
it's just
else?
kind of the default, right? It's just kind of like, well, yeah, I'm a Christian. You have to go.
Uh-huh.
But for some of us, if we got the Bible first, and then we had these great expectations, like the Raven's talking about, he's like, yeah, man, Jesus has overcome all the darkness, all of this stuff we've been
Well,
up
let me
against.
ask you a question, Matt. Do you think so? Do you think that change, like even let's look like the political level, we're going to talk about like Trump or whatever. Does change come from the people that are in charge? No. The people that are in charge are very happy doing whatever's accepted, and they'll continue to do. If we were accepting trannies on the White House lawn, we'd have more of that. But the people below decided no more of that.
It's what's socially and culturally acceptable.
So now I'm in the church, and it's not like I'm an infiltrator. No, I kind of like the people there, and I like going there, and they're fine unless they're missing huge. That's a huge miss. And now I've thought about it, I should talk to the guy, but yeah, go talk to these people, especially the younger ones, and be like, why do you go to church? Oh, this is why I go to church. When was the last time you learned something new there?
Okay, so where were you going with that, though, about like the change
what I'm
doesn't
saying
happen from high up?
I'm just asking the people. All I'm doing is planting a little seed, and it sounds like, I guess it sounds mischievous.
You're plugging the show? There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
I
definitely don't watch the show, because the show's not for you, not maybe for another year
a little judgy.
or two.
They might
But
be
this
ready
is
for
where,
it.
so I have.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's some sprinkle seeds. Here's some this. Oh, well, have you, do you like to read the Bible? Have you looked at like Blue Letter Bible, like the translations of what you're actually reading? Maybe there's something deeper in here rather than the shit that, no, I haven't said. Well, what is that? Oh, it's this website here. And then I give him a scripture that might be interesting. And this is what I did with the kid, with the younger kid there. And we're just having a conversation in my parents' house. And he goes, that's interesting. Great. So you're going to go, and if what I said actually takes hold, if that's fertile ground, you're going to go, I need a little bit more. And I'm not asking people to leave the church, but if everybody in the church goes, I need a little bit more than what you're giving me, because I know, Mark, I know what you know. He's quoting all these great preachers and pastors. You know stuff, but you're giving people what you think they want. If the people demand more, then maybe it gets better, and that doesn't fix the corruption of the money at the top and all. That's going to be the thing. That'll be there forever.
Fair point. You're making a fair point.
This church, though, I will say, and I know your boy came back. Did he come back with any malfeasance with the money?
Who?
Your boy Danny.
What do you mean malfeasance with the money?
He went and he asked about the finances, because that's a whole separate can of worms. This church actually seems to do.
I don't know. I never followed up.
Well.
That was like months ago.
Yeah. Well, he's still going there, so I assume things came back good.
I think he's in a leadership role. I mean, that's how they keep.
He's a coveted member. He's covered in member.
Covered in member. Listen, again, that's a whole nother can of worms. But if you want to fix the church, because these are establishments that are there and people are going to continue to go there, you're not going to uproot it with one show or your opinion.
I respect that. I totally respect your position, and I don't have any.
So what do you do? You're just approaching these people?
He's like, hey, have you fucking heard about the Nephilim?
Like while you're at church?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because like I
could talk to nobody.
I talk to nobody.
No, you take your opportunity.
So why are you there then?
You got to get better at this,
well,
David.
I was going there for my son to have like a more of a social experience. I thought that I was going to get one thing, didn't end up getting that, and said, well, at least my son is still like, he's socializing with these kids. He's getting a good base, and he fucking doesn't like it.
Yeah, because you don't like it, and he hears everything you say, and he copies you.
He says that all they make him do in there is just they say scripture, and then they tell the kids to scream it. And he says, I don't like the part where everybody screams the same fucking thing over and over again. And I go, all right.
Well, whatever. All I'm saying is there's freedom in Christ. So one guy loves that 501c3 system. Another guy says, I don't really have time for it. Neither one's wrong.
Mm-hmm. No, well, for you too, what are you doing there? What are you going to do? And honestly, any church you go to, I don't know. But I can tell you, when you're talking to normal people, there's a way that, and it's something that you got to learn. There's a way that you're going to approach the conversation, and like, you can't just dive in with them. Sometimes you can't. You got to really sense it out.
He's not going to just be talking to people. What are you talking about?
Even when we did the one over here,
yeah,
I got a lot from that.
Yeah.
And I talked to nobody. Because that's not, to me, I don't give a fuck about talking to anybody.
But that's what you do. That's your job.
No, not him.
I
not
talk
real
at
life,
people.
Dude. Yeah.
They don't talk back to me. It's a great system.
You're one of the best communicators that I know, which is why I asked you to do a show.
Well,
but it's also
a one-way thing, though. It works really well.
It's
if
about
I do it
approach, though. And that's not true. It's just about technique and approach. And I think that you can do that If you're going to change stuff,
it's painful for him. It's
you know
not
what is
just
crazy?
like he doesn't want to. There's pain in him.
Do you not have this thing that happens where like people are talking to you and all of a sudden, if you're like disinterested, your brain is like trying to escape and you can't even focus on them? And
I love when you explain me and then you're like mad at me when I do it. I love that you just did that.
Like we talked to somebody, I'm not going to say who.
Yeah, I just get out of the conversation.
Not you.
I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying when that happens to me, I get out of the conversation.
Okay, well, I don't want to be mean. That seems mean and
you
nasty.
stand there for 20 minutes, try to be the Fonzie with the turnaround chair that you sit in
Oh,
backwards.
I sit down, yeah, because I don't want to. But when they're talking,
if you don't want to be there, get out.
All I can think is like, this person can see all over my face that like I'm desperately trying to escape this. They can't. No, I understand
So
that
you just
now.
leave.
Sometimes I do. But like if I'm sitting, let's say like in my own studio in a place where there's literally no, like where am I going to leave?
Hey, I got to do a show. Sorry,
I'm literally right here.
Sorry, you guys got to go. I got to get ready for the show.
No. Top even said that.
Yeah.
And it just kept going.
Okay, David, but here's the thing. You've gotten a lot better since we started
you really
this.
have, man. You've
since
come a long way.
Since Brohemian Grove 1, which was, no, that wasn't your idea, but Brohemian Grove 2 was your idea to continue doing these things. You wanted no contact with people at all. And I was like, well, you got to fix that because you keep asking to do a thing where we contact people.
I could do it once a year.
You've gotten better. You've gotten a lot better.
As long as the money's there, he can do it.
It's not about the money.
He does it free in the shop.
When you see that thing that I do, don't mistake it for me not dying on the inside.
You know what's funny, though, is he was really in his zone there for a while, loving being here. He was here early. He was vacuuming. He was cleaning.
This place needs
he
a good
was
vacuum.
engaging with all the people, and he was loving it. And that has gone away.
Can we talk about this Book of Enoch
He's not
thing?
doing the thing where he's like engaging with people now.
Well, because here's why I don't. Every time you go, hey, have you met the Raven? He's famous.
It's always my fault.
On their face,
I
can see two things. Number one, of course I don't fucking know who this is.
Famous.
And number two, I don't give a fuck who this is.
That's how I do an intro, dude. I don't be like, hey, Bobby, Joey, Bobby. I
But
don't
then
do it like
you can
that.
tell that they don't care at all. And I'm just a burden to them.
No, people are very excited to meet you guys.
That's 100% false.
No.
I can see it on their eyes. It's terrible because you're telling me. And
no, they suffer from the same thing that all the people do today, which is like social engagement is tough for people because they're always just doing the internet.
Right. So why would it's tough for them?
But then they're excited.
Like
you start talking. How many cool conversations? How many cool people have you met? You've met people
very
out here
recently,
and then had them on the show.
You've introduced me to at least, I want to say within the last 5 people, there's been 2 to 3 of them who literally like.
Okay, so
and then walked away.
Recent bad experiences. That's why you kind of have softened up with the whole like talking to people in the shop.
No, I just don't need
Let me ask you something, Matt. If you did start your own church, it wouldn't even be on Sunday because that's like your Sabbath. That's when you rest. So what the fuck are you doing
on Monday night?
What am I doing? A Friday night thing, dude.
What am I doing on Sunday?
But even I'm just saying the church is a body of believers. We'd be gathering on a daily basis or somewhat regular basis. There'd be a lot more than just one speech and one music show one day a week. It'd be a lot more than that. It'd be a lot more than that.
Okay.
But if there was a day for a sermon or for a teaching, it'd be Friday night, dude.
And you don't even need anything. You already have a building.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Lights,
camera, action. We're not going to do that. We're just going to keep doing straight Bible. But
we're doing it again with the torta.
Whoa!
If I can say that.
If we were going to get a building, we would buy the building. We wouldn't take other people's money.
Why would you buy a building? You're in a building.
I'm just saying because maybe, you know, some of these OG preachers did preach from a building. It is something intriguing.
Yes, it's a building.
That.
Yeah.
You're standing in one.
Some tortas preach from a tent.
That's true. The torta.
That's not nice. she was really nice. I liked her.
Really.
I'm not going to go to the church though.
So what do you? So did something happen that you were like okay with everybody, and then all of a sudden you just did not like the talking with people?
All that happened. Anymore? All that happened was I can tell over and over again people don't want to be bothered, and I like that because I don't want to be bothered. So I go, why am I going to bother these people? I go like this. I go,
somebody.
Hey.
I don't know.
I do. I go, hey.
Very sensitive.
Nice to meet you. I go, nice to meet you. You go, this is the Raven, and I go, my name's David. Nice to meet you.
Yep. I just yep.
And then they always.
You guys love that.
Walk away.
Please call me Danny. Please call me David.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Now I don't like that. Now I'm going to say, yeah, call me fucking Bird. Call me the Bird. Why don't you? That's fine. Did you guys see the Book of Enoch thing? That's a good timing for that, actually. That's a very good timing. So
anyway, that's why I've softened on the church.
And that's nice. And you know, it's good. Over the last 2 days, Everybody's gone south of the Book of Enoch. I mean, there's not really too much.
You having some doubts on the Book of Enoch. What's going on?
It wasn't that I have some doubts.
You're doubting our Lord's Holy Scripture.
Enoch.
Where's our book? Where's our book?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Here we go. The Book of Enoch.
You doubting the word of the Lord?
No, I mean, maybe the other versions, but certainly not the version that's signed by Timothy Alvarino. But the reason that I've been engaging with it is because, like, I'm not really. It doesn't change anything for me.
Yeah.
If you go. Angels didn't mate with human beings and create hybrid creatures.
I go, okay, but what did Genesis say?
And it's fine. Like, if you want to go there, that's fine. It does not change the fact that there are hybrid creatures and there's a strew of all kinds of horrifying,
entities.
Entities.
Did you know that elephant have titties?
Did you know that? Elephants have tits like a lady.
No. I think I saw this on your guys' show recently.
Elephants have tits like a lady.
We never talk about that on the show.
So I'm trying to find the tweet because...
Yeah, but you don't need Enoch to explain Nephilim. It's very clear through just the Bible. One of those Jude episodes we did where it talked about the angels that left their first estate. We did an entire unpacking just through Scripture.
Why don't you stop leading all the way back like that?
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
Can you fix that? Don't do that anymore. That's why you keep turning purple.
Jesus, that's why he likes Ravens.
Can you start over? Start from the top. Look at those elephants' tits.
That's not real.
That's real, dog.
And apparently, there's some extra canonical Jewish fairy tales that say that after the Tower of Babel was destroyed, some people were turned into different creatures. Elephants were one of them, and there was a couple other ones. I forgot what they were.
Where does that?
The Jews.
I think this is a book of Jasher.
Because like the lion-like man of Moab.
Right, that's fun.
It's an interesting thing. They're saying that potentially happened at Babylon, at the Tower of Babel.
The Tower of Babel.
Which is interesting because I've not seen anybody give me that as an explanation. So I kind of posted this thing. Maybe it's
Look at that. That's an elephant skull.
Which very much looks like a human skull, just morphed up a little bit. The feet were really interesting to me. Where the fuck
you want to see some elephant feet? You got to pay extra for that, man.
Yeah, man. What did you think about those elephant tits?
Very uncomfortable.
No, I'm just saying, isn't it crazy they got titties like a lady?
No, it's AI, bro.
No. That's actually...
I always recognize AI now.
That's
real.
Their titties.
That's actually a Mandela effect.
Oh, did they always have titties?
I don't know. Maybe. There you go. That's an elephant foot. So like a bunch of blubber in the bottom of it. And then that's how the foot is constructed.
It's like a lady's high heel.
Dude, when they say...
It's a wedge.
It's a wedge. When they say like, some of those people were turned to elephants and then scattered, I'm like, shit, maybe. Damn.
Maybe. So I said, if Enoch is part of an op, which is what everybody's saying right now. And the reason they're saying it's part of an op is because they believe that Enoch, it sends you on this like Gnostic fairy tale kind of path.
It can.
And it also does something where it's no longer about your own sin. It's about these things that are horrifying creatures.
And I will say, love Nick Hinton, but Nick Hinton's been like, he's been saying things like, well, the Talmudic people say this about Enoch. So, and the Kabbalistic Jews say this about Enoch.
Yeah.
And did you know that Joseph Smith loved Enoch?
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, so all these people say these things and like this thing, so I'm supposed to hate it now? They made Enoch into a deity. They think he's Metatron.
They think he's I don't know, Hermes Trismegistus tits.
Yeah, but the Book of Genesis says that Enoch walked with God.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's crazy.
So
and then he was one of the people like that we think is the prophets that will come back, like him and Moses, right? Because he walked with God and then he was no more. Then God took him.
Right.
So it's like, all right, so I'm supposed to like hate Enoch, even though.
Well, this is the idea. It's not hate Enoch. It's like not put any veracity to the text. Which
There's
is
a
like,
lot of okay. So Enoch 1:9, I believe, is a direct translation of Jude 14. Jude verse 14 or verse 15. It's word for word. So I'm supposed to look at this stuff and be like, no, the brother of Jesus Christ. And again, people are like, oh, the brother, Mary was a virgin, so it couldn't be his brother. And this all this crazy shit.
It doesn't matter. It's scripture. It's written by the Holy Spirit. It's spoken by the Holy Spirit.
Well, not the book,
writer was.
Not the Book of Esther, but and we're not gonna get into that. But so I'm supposed to read this and go, well, the brother of Jesus Christ, the guy that grew up with Jesus Christ himself, is quoting the Book of Enoch verbatim and is talking about Enoch's prophecy, and that's also in the Book of Genesis, and I'm supposed to just discard it?
Well, he's writing it in a way also just assuming that everybody who's reading it is familiar with it.
Well, I think there is a logical fallacy, and it's that just because it expands on the idea of the Nephilim and what demons are and whatever, doesn't mean that you then have to abstain from realizing the primary issue is your own sin.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
correct.
like, why not both?
Yeah, that's a fair point. When people are like, "Oh, you're making the whole thing of Genesis 6 about Nephilim and not about man's sin." Amen. It is about man's sin,
Right?
But it very clearly touches on this thing with Nephilim too,
right?
Yeah, I mean,
and some would say that the reason it doesn't elaborate on it in Genesis 6 is because Enoch already existed, and they were just like, people are already familiar with this. There's no reason to elaborate on it.
The story of Adam and Eve is about man's sin. Got it.
Right.
Okay. A couple chapters later, we're like, there's a bigger picture. So this is the idea with schizophrenia and Jerry Marzinski, right? That we always talk about, where it's like people, yeah, sure, we're in a fallen state, which makes us susceptible to things like schizophrenia. But the way to battle that is to actually understand the forces that are at work against you, because there are external forces.
Right.
So I would argue on the other side of this to Nick Hinton and a lot of other people. And Nick actually hasn't been on the more egregious side of this. There's been a lot of other people.
A lot of people.
Daniel
have been
versus
getting aggressive.
Babylon, Wanker, guy that I blocked a while ago, unblocked him. And then here we go again. But when you start to talk about the Sons of Seth stuff in this non-ironic way, and then you also say like, "Oh, well, you don't know what you're talking. You must not know what you're talking about. So I'm not even worried about you." And then call me brother. Fuck out of here! Don't call me brother. Listen, I'm just being real with you. It shows your number one, your Bible literacy, and number two, your understanding of the supernatural realm. I said it's like a supernatural buffet. You come in here like it's fucking Golden Corral, and you're going to pick and choose which ones you're going to want to take from the Bible.
By the way,
Cool.
Golden Corral sucks ass.
It sucks. It's for blacks.
It's terrible, dude. I was there recently because my son is like obsessed with Golden Corral.
Why is he obsessed with gold?
He
Your
got some
son
good
hates the
grades.
church?
He used to love Golden Corral too,
He
bro.
hates
Golden
the church
Corral
and loves
sucks.
Golden
They
Corral.
uses
Fucking
picanha,
disgusting.
bro. It's the Brazilian steak.
It is.
That's the steak
Everything
that
is
he
mid. Everything is mid. It's fucking insane how everything.
You know
is
where
mid.
I went? I went to. I usually go to Texas Roadhouse. They
Like
crush.
Texas, yeah.
Even if they have roaches.
I
Here.
had Zaxby's recently.
Wait, David.
That's a chicken place. It's good.
I went to the Longhorn Steakhouse and I ordered the same meal that I get from Texas Roadhouse.
The fuck is the point of doing that?
To 1 for 1.
Okay, you're just going there to vet these people.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Didn't even finish it.
Really? Why? What did you get? What do you get?
Steak, potatoes.
Oh, you know what's crazy?
Shrimp.
So Texas Roadhouse is the only one in the industry that actually cuts their steaks on site. And
Makes
this
sense.
other place, Longhorn, frozen steaks.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, this is uneatable.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Inedible, yeah.
Anyway, wow.
Just saying.
That's what we're doing.
So you know, I agree with what you're saying here, and I think that the issue is, well, this is what I said. I said Enoch, if it's part of an op, which I'm open to, I don't really give a fuck either way. And the angels didn't create entities with humans, hybrid entities. That does nothing to diminish. And this is where sometimes people don't know this about me, especially if you're on Twitter and you just see me calling people faggots. These are things that I believe exist. So I say that does nothing to diminish the fact that there are monsters out there, hybrid chimeric creatures, mimics, dogman, Bigfoot, shapeshifters, greys, vampires, giants, you name it. And I said, what are some alternative ideas for their origins? Because I don't believe that you can't look at these things from a biblical standpoint and have an explanation for their existence. Fucking nobody. Nobody has.
Well, nobody's going to engage with that because most of the people are going to say all that stuff you just listed doesn't exist. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's a huge problem.
All right, but we're looking at
right,
it. So
but
what are you
that's
telling
who's
me?
saying Sons of Seth stuff.
That is what like so Xerox watches this show, and I don't know if he keeps watching the show, and I know you don't like him. I like him.
I like Xerox, but I think he's a faggot. Like, I understand you don't agree with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you don't agree with what I'm saying.
Sure.
You keep coming here, you keep watching the social, you enjoy it, but then don't argue with me. Like, I don't like when people argue me when you understand completely what I'm saying. Because you've heard hours of me talking.
Well, that's the thing is I don't think these people believe those things. And it's impossible then to argue with me about, I'm not saying it's impossible to argue with me about the existence of the Nephilim in the way that we look at it. I'm just saying what happened is when I learned about the Nephilim from like that Michael Heiser point of view, it made everything else make perfect sense.
Yep.
Like, it's not just an isolated issue that this is really the Sons of Seth and this is not hybrid, giants and all kinds of crazy shit. It is all of the things that are attached to it. And I'm not saying that my worldview hinges on it. I'm just saying if you remove that, you removed a piece of the puzzle that fits so perfectly that I would appreciate it then if you could address all of the edges of the puzzle.
Yeah, well put.
All of the other things that are associated with this solution.
And for me, the ancient ruins thing, the ancient civilizations thing plays a big part in that too, man. It's like, yeah, how do we have these ancient ruins? And that's what Alberino was like clutch for back in the day too. It was like the ancient ruins was like, yeah, where did all this come from? Like, wait a minute, was there a more advanced civilization on planet Earth? Like, even if Noah built a boat that withstood a worldwide flood, what, like, that vessel was something badass. I don't think we have a vessel that badass today.
I don't think that we're doing anything that's new either. I do believe like that Ecclesiastes line, nothing new under the sun, comes up so fucking often because whatever we're doing now is a slightly distorted mirror image of what was done in the past. I don't think that right now, for the first time ever in human history, we're hybridizing creatures. I don't think for the first time ever, we're dealing with all these weird things. Like when people hear stories of reptilians or they hear stories of mimics or these different deceptive spirits or whatever. I don't think that's new. I don't think any of that's new. I think it's been around for a long time. Even the alien phenomenon wants to, paint itself as new. I think it's ancient. It's been here for a long time.
Well, it doesn't have to, because if you think about Satan, if Adam came on the scene 6,000 years ago, Satan and his kingdom has been fighting humans for 6,000 years, bro. Each one of us gets like 100-year run at it.
Right.
Yeah.
So like each new generation, like each person has to figure out what's going on, but not the unseen realm. They've been going at humans for 6,000 years. Why would they change anything?
Here's another problem with it. This is something that Nick said, and he goes, the Freemasons, they basically worship Hermes. And they believe that Enoch is Hermes Trismegistus.
Okay, and the Catholic people are worshiping Mary.
But my problem is that all leads to this Gnostic realization that God is the Demiurge. I don't have anything leading me in that direction.
What's a Demiurge?
Demiurge is it's a description of what the Gnostics say is God, but it's actually the bad guy. So rather, like the roles would be reversed.
Demiurge,
God of the Old Testament, is basically created a prison planet.
Yes, and Lucifer,
has brought light and brought freedom.
Right.
Yes,
that's a demiurge.
The demiurge would be God. It's just the inverse of.
Yeah. So that's the idea. Is the God of the Old Testament is what's called the demiurge. But how do I have these ideas of like, oh yeah, the Nephilim fit really well as an explanation for also fuck the demiurge? Like that's gay Gnostic retard bullshit. So it's another one of these things where it's a false. I forget what
dichotomy.
Not a false dichotomy, but there's no correlation there. Just because I believe in the Nephilim does not mean that absolves my sin from being the major component that needs to be addressed. Like that's the number one fundamental thing, is that we're saved by grace because we're all sinners, and all this other stuff, the Nephilim are just like helping me to flesh out what's going on in the world. And the other thing is, just because I believe in the Nephilim does not mean...
Look at David's anger grow, his resentment when Matt goes, wait. Wait, you mean
to tell me? Good God. But I don't have any of that Gnostic shit. Like, I don't want to fucking... I don't believe in the Demiurge or any of that crap just because I look at this.
This is all coming up because the Enoch thing is in the light right now. Like it's on the news. So people are trashing people who believe in Nephilim. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's not false binary.
That's
Trevor.
where this all this is coming from. And you're like defending the Nephilim view. Because when I did this in the beginning, when I got on the show, you're like, Matt, you don't have to defend it. Like all our fans believe in Nephilim. But I'm like, yeah, but I want to be biblically sound, because who knows who's going to watch Straight Bible or any of these episodes 10, 20, 30 years from now. Let's just be biblically sound and make sure we're explaining this. You're like, no, you don't have to do that. They already believe in Nephilim. I've just never heard you like defend the belief in Nephilim like that. But now you're like saying it in a very clear, because he's a very good communicator. Like you said, he's saying it in a very good, clear way, making a lot of sense. But that makes sense now. It's all coming up because the Enoch book is in the news now, and people who believe in Nephilim are getting trashed and maybe
it's actually
silly.
Funny that guy, Pastor Shelley, who I liked.
Pastor Shelley. Right. We talked about the Sons of Seth guy.
Yes, they throw the gays off a roof.
Right, he didn't want to kill the faggots.
Another guy, Pastor Stephen Anderson, who I don't really know. And honestly, the more I hear from him, I don't care for him. I found those guys interesting because they are pastors and they are saying outlandish things, which I think is interesting. I like when the pastors kind of like break the fourth wall with the audience and are allowed to say certain things. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Their doctrine, I think it lacks in a lot of ways. Obviously, we had him on the show and we were talking about the Sons of Seth versus, B'nai Elohim.
Sure.
His explanations were unsatisfactory. It was essentially going to go nowhere. So I was just like, okay, cool. I just disagree because I have given you, I gave you the Hebrew translation and I've gave you multiple spots in the Bible. Stephen Anderson actually told me at one point, he's the guy that's like, big and again, anti-Jewish pastor, all this stuff like this. And just because he is wrong on this doesn't mean he's wrong on the Jews. Some of the stuff he says is correct. But he was saying that, what are you guys reading the Hebrew? You read in Hebrew. I only read the American. We only read the English version of it.
Well,
Why would you be
silly.
reading a different? It's retarded.
It seems silly.
It's completely retarded. So
you wouldn't read some of the original language it was written in.
They have a stunted view and explanation of the Bible.
Right.
And these are who we're going to be arguing with or against.
By the way, somebody
Also,
said it's equivalency. Thank you. False equivalency. That idea of saying because you believe this, then you don't believe in your sin being the first and foremost thing to address. And because you believe this, it's going to lead you down some Gnostic demiurge thing.
But there are correlations, right? So the guy, Steven Anderson, before all this popped off, he's going off on a thing where he's like, you know, if you're a flat earther, you can't be Christian.
Oh, he's freaking out. Yeah.
If you're a flat earther,
Who said that? The guy that we had on that said the gays.
No, it's a different
another
dude.
guy. They roll in this. Is another Baptist pastor, but they're like very much in the same camp.
I just don't understand that. How do you make that? Make
I do
sense?
understand that.
Go ahead.
It's because remember when I told you I could look at somebody and if I understand a little bit their perspective, I can tell you almost everything about them, where they're coming from, especially politically. Like you could just deduce this stuff and roll this out.
I hate that.
I know, but I hate it too, but
right.
it's true.
I hate that, like, if somebody says where they stand on global warming, then you automatically know where they stand on taxes.
Okay, but we're saved by
abortion,
grace,
like-
not by abstaining from believing in flat Earth. So I don't understand.
No, I'm just saying flat Earth. Okay, so let's follow it logically.
He's using it as a litmus test. He's going to identify
I'm
all of your
using-
belief systems.
I'm using his shit as a litmus test. So
Sure.
Sons of Seth is a litmus test for flat Earth, which may or may not be true. But then again, we're ignoring a little bit about what the Bible's saying, but also the moon landing. And
but
then
I would
that
never
goes,
say because you believe in the Sons of Seth that you're not saved by grace. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
saying
that's
if
crazy.
you believe in the Sons of Seth, you believe in round Earth, you
Sure.
believe in moon landing, you believe in outer space. You're
Maybe.
primed, maybe every fucking time. You're primed for this alien deception thing because that's all that stuff kind of comes in with that narrative. Like you've got to believe round Earth, you have to believe the moon landing, you have to believe all this outer space nonsense.
Wait, Alberino is the opposite of that, though. He's clearly pro Book of Enoch, but he's like space, outer space.
Well, he's all
round
fucked up.
Earth.
I don't want to talk about Alberino.
What do you mean? After you guys all had the big makeup,
Yeah. What do you want me to say? Like again, his logical
did he ever
deductions.
get back to you?
His logical deductions at the very end and what he comes to his conclusions at will be similar to what these guys will. And Alberino is very round Earth. And I'm not flat Earth, like I'm not going to go die on the hill, but I think, I don't know, maybe.
You're more flat Earth than round Earth?
I think it makes more
I
sense.
think I might lean more towards flat Earth than round Earth.
It just doesn't feel like I'm spinning at 2,000 miles an hour.
And I can't observe any sort
That
of
is
curvature
weird.
whatsoever.
Infinite
Wait, because
space.
you're spinning around the sun, but also you're spinning the same time.
And then
as you're
every
going
time
around
they
the
have
sun.
like a...
But the scripture says the sun stood still. I mean, that's an interesting...
Well, they have these equations, right, where it's like curvature per square mile, and then every time we develop the ability to test that equation, they change it.
Yeah.
They go, "Whoops, fucking,"
You
and then
can
like
only-
every image of Earth from space is a composite. Like that's fucking weird.
You can only lie to me so many times before I go, you know
Yeah,
what?
that's
I'm kinda done
the
here.
main thing.
That's exactly the
That's
problem.
the main
all
thing.
the same. Again, it's one of these things. And maybe it's a low IQ issue on my part, but I see all the same people lying about, let's say, COVID. It's the same people that are lying about science, and the same people that are putting vaccines in my arms, and the same people that are giving people Ozempic and killing them. It's like it's the same guys. And I know to discard all of that is stupid, but I got to put you on this level of like super skepticism.
Yeah, it's a fair point to be like, oh, okay, this is what the system is telling us. It's probably something other than that.
Yeah. By the way, the speed that we're moving through is like 66.6 thousand or some shit like that. Like 666 comes up in so many of the equations. So often
shout out
it's fucking
to
crazy.
shout out to Cuba. I'm sorry you can't come this year.
But I think it's often the same thing. Like if you have these ideas about the Earth is definitively round, there's a high likelihood that you're pushing vaccines or that
it
you're
just happens to. And again, I don't make these
correlation.
rules.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I don't make these. If you have a favorite, this is my favorite one. I think Hotep Jesus coined this one. You go on Twitter or maybe even Instagram. Yes, black people. And
All right.
It's big if I'm attributing this to black people. You go on Instagram and let's say you're arguing with somebody about something. Almost 100% of the time, or not 100%, but 100% of the time, if they are taking this stance and you go to their page, in their bio, where, it says like Standard Coffee Shop, I own that, right? Part of Nephilim Discord, or at least I wanted to be. Their bio. Hold on 1 second.
Once upon a time.
Wait a second.
I had a chance. There was a moment.
No. Their bio will say New Yorker, proud dad.
Yeah. Gay as fuck.
New York Jets.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that. New York Mets. And then also maybe their soccer team. And it's like if they have their favorite sports team in their bio, you can bet on a bunch of things. Number one, they're politically inept. Maybe they are Republican, but they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Anything the science says, yes.
Go
Vaccinated, 100%. Do they believe in God? A lot of them are atheists, or maybe just regular fight. Like you can paint this person.
Yeah.
Just by sports team in the bio.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
That's true. Look like that, dude. What was that?
You're super purple. I don't know what the
fuck's
fuck's
because
going
you're
on.
leaning back. And
I'm straight up right now.
No, yeah, but it's like focusing. It's unfocusing. You're changing your location so often that it's having trouble.
To, man. People are after me.
You don't have to. You
can't stay in the same spot for too long. I gotta move.
Somebody's got to fatwa against you.
Anyway, yeah. Apparently, so flat Earth, Sons of Seth, that idea, like not believing in the fallen angel theory, it somehow leads to round Earth belief, which somehow leads to moon landing belief, which is fucking crazy. And somehow it bleeds into space. And once you're there, once we're in outer space and we're in moon landing and we're gonna terraform Mars, once you're there, you're fucking lost.
Okay, but the problem is that's like 95% of people, though.
Right.
So just believing in space doesn't just branch into one thing.
Matt,
it branches into like tons.
We have to kill all of them.
That's true. I agree.
I haven't been telling you this.
Wait.
By the way, I think there is something about the Nephilim theory is a fundamental linchpin, or rather, I might be misinterpreting. I wonder what it does to the little season theory. Because they believe that all of this is a manufactured,
Truman Show
to get us to believe that we're in a different part, which I can say, I go, okay, yeah. The only reason that I say I disagree, or one of the reasons I disagree, is because these plans are so strenuous and laid for so long now that it's easier to just believe they're genuine. You know what I mean? Like if we go, is this manufactured prophecy or not? I'm like, I don't know. If it's manufactured, they've been doing it for fucking like the better part of 200 years. And so,
or more, or 6,000.
Don't do that. Don't talk with your. And so it's easier to just believe that this is like a real thing that's coming to pass. Although I see what they're saying, but I wonder what happens if you remove that idea of what that does to the little season. Because I think what I've been discovering is little seasoners are arguing on behalf of, in favor of Enoch. And I go, that's funny. Look at that. We're like aligned now on this little detail.
But are little seasoners flat Earth too?
Yes. Yeah. They're feverishly flat Earth.
So was there just another thing to the moon?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't real.
We flew around it.
Yeah.
So what was that?
By the way, flat earthers when it comes to the moon?
That was bullshit. The guy, listen, two of the people already that have flown.
Did you guys already cover this?
No,
not really. No,
not this part. Two of the people that have flown in Artemis around the moon have IMDb pages. For one of them was in Mad Max.
That's very funny.
The other one was in one was in Fallout.
Two of those astronauts were actors?
Yeah, like
with
literal
public pages to their acting.
In a recent show in Fallout 4, the black dude was in Fallout.
Yeah.
This is how
you think we're going to send a black dude to the moon?
You think they would? Okay, I just want people to understand this also.
It's inappropriate.
If he would, good point though. We did send a monkey to the moon.
That's really inappropriate.
I got a different button for that.
So the story was that 4 people got in the thing and went around the moon. They didn't land on the moon.
The toilet didn't work,
which is a huge problem.
Yeah, it was named Artemis, which is the brother or the sister of Apollo.
So what was that? If that wasn't really going to the moon, what were they doing and why?
They shot a rocket, and the rocket, maybe there were people in it, maybe there weren't, and the rocket kind of went out of our view, and then we don't know.
Who knows?
And then they take some pictures of the Earth, they send it back to us. They slingshot it around the moon.
Some composite photos of
They showed us composite
And what
photos.
were they saying was the reason for doing it?
Because who knows?
I don't know. It's fucking retarded.
Oh, because it was April 1st.
It literally happened on April 1st.
I don't know, Matt. None of it makes any sense, and it's very hard to believe. Very hard to believe.
It is. At this stage of the game, it is like whatever they're telling us, it must be the opposite.
I didn't even pay attention. We barely even covered it.
No, we didn't cover it at all.
Nimrod,
I saw it at the gym. When I'm at the gym and the stuff comes up on the CNN news or the Fox News, I was like, oh, cool.
That's where he gets all his news.
It's like, oh, moon mission. You can't hear it. You can only see whatever the headline is. It's all inflammatory. Dude, every headline on CNN or Fox or CBS, whatever's on the thing, it's all just designed to whichever side you're on. Dude, some of these headlines are just
in that
so
spirit,
inflammatory, man.
What we need to do is go with something that's a lot less inflammatory.
Yeah.
It's a very simple thing. I just want to go over here. I want to do something that doesn't require a lot of brain power. You got to delete one forever.
What is this one in the upper left?
That's
that a mango?
Oh,
yeah.
You got mango, watermelon, banana, and strawberry.
Strawberries.
No.
Strawberries. I think I'm allergic to strawberries. So strawberries. Like it makes my mouth itchy.
Well, I say strawberries
That's
suck
the poisons on them. That's not the strawberry itself. That's because they spray it. There's probably other plants and fruits and vegetables that do that to you too.
You know what people are saying in the comments? They're going, you've never put sugar on strawberries. I go, fucking hey, dude. If I can't just eat this shit and have it be delicious, it sucks ass.
I'll just say this right now, Matt. I'm not a fan of seed in my mouth.
Oh, good point.
I don't do seed.
I do think strawberries suck.
Thousands of seed.
Bananas are fantastic. Watermelon, the blacks are really onto something.
Yeah.
And mango is kind of incredible that it's even real.
Once you figure out how to cut and eat it.
Dude, I did it the other day and I was like dragging my teeth across the seed, had the seed in my mouth. And there was nothing. I got a water pick. I got floss sticks. I could not get the fibers out of
those are store-bought mangoes. Like dooryard mangoes are not like that, bro. You start eating mangoes from somebody's food forest, and they're nothing like those
Haitian
ones that
mangoes.
are all fibery in your mouth.
Look at these people. Look at
nothing like that.
Brown sugar and sour cream on strawberries. If I got to add something to it, you're fucking wrong.
What's wrong with these people?
Mango. Goodbye, mango. Get the Q. Delete the watermelon. Q is literally a wigger. And he doesn't like watermelon. This is bizarre, dude.
You black?
Everybody's saying, I thought you just hit the end. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Ended on that. I can't believe you said that.
I think strawberries are trash.
All right,
I think that no matter what.
Most of them are.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got messages from mom. We're at the 2 fucking hour mark.
Yeah.
Messages from mom.
All right, Matt.
I'm not saying, by the way, that brown sugar and whatever that is, sour cream wouldn't be good.
This is a wild part. This is a wild card part of the show, Matt. I don't know how this
we have no idea if this is going to be good. You mean to tell me that your mom sends videos?
I've been on this show before with memories.
No, you haven't. I must have suppressed them.
Memories from mom.
Speaking of memories. All right, Senator Hawley,
here we go, guys.
On Fiery Eternity.
Not a bot knows what's up. That's the whole point.
Stop reading the chat.
Thank you for calling Senator Hawley's office.
Hi, I am wondering if you're familiar with the punishment for false idolatry.
Idolatry.
Okay, well, I can certainly pass on any concerns you have.
Well, Revelation 21:8 says,
it's just like
the cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars, they will be consigned to the fiery lake of burning sulfur.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but the president of the United States...
What book is that?
Revelation.
That was Revelation. So who was here saying hell's not... Jacob Israel. How the fuck do you square that?
Oh, well, he's going to hell.
Is he doing witchcraftery?
I don't know what he's doing.
But wait, how do you square that? How do you dismiss that?
I don't know. But the intriguing thing about that is that like the cowardly or the fearful gets thrown in that thing with like murderers, rape. We're not supposed to be afraid, dude.
That's right.
Because us being afraid is the equivalent of saying like, sorry, God, I don't trust you.
You know what those Jews wrote on the board back there that I really agree with?
What?
Fear is faith in evil.
Yeah,
it's
the opposite of faith. It's saying like I don't believe God has got my back.
I like that though. God's like, you're a bitch into the lake.
I like that. That's very true. Did you see? I was telling him about what they said about the Shield of David. Found
Oh yeah, and the Gentiles.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
They said Gentiles and they spit on the floor when they said it.
What do you think about that?
They said Gentiles.
I'm not falling for it. Where is she going with this? I want to see this, man.
She looks like a psychopath.
She does look
crazy. Timu tweeted depicting himself as Jesus Christ.
Oh,
do you know what that's called? I know you know. What's it called?
I will certainly pass.
That's called blasphemy. So I am wondering if your office is going to denounce the president and repent, or if you're choosing the fiery lake of burning sulfur.
Well, I will certainly pass on those concerns for you, man.
Are you not Christian? You're denouncing God?
I'm not. I'm just saying I will pass on these concerns for you, ma'am.
Well, it sounds like you're denouncing God.
It's not all what I'm doing. I'm just simply taking down your concerns.
You're working in direct support of a blasphemer. According to the good book, you're supposed to be stoning him, actually. Leviticus.
By the way, pause this real quick. This woman is not a Christian.
No,
so
she's
your mother's sending this. She's like, yeah, she's based. This lady's an atheist. She's just like clowning. But still, I mean, what she doesn't get is I'm unironically being like based.
Yeah, actually, maybe. Stop leaning back, man.
Yeah, dude,
Bible Karen Sparrow knows read my mind.
Bible Karen. All right, let's go to the next one. That's okay,
She's a
Mom.
straight Karen.
That was a good one. Oh, look at this guy.
All right.
All right, talking about NASA.
Let's see what you called me crazy.
What's he going to say, Matt?
Covering the story a week and a half ago about there was 9 missing scientists that have died in mysterious ways or vanished that all had to do with the jet propulsion program, like the deep space program with NASA, which would be the program that would know about UFOs and aliens. You guys called me crazy when I covered that a week and a half ago, right? 9 of them had disappeared and vanished.
39,000 likes.
Is this guy AI?
So fucking crazy.
No, he's just
39,000 likes. I don't even know who you are.
It's Nomad's Animal Encounter.
Of course it is.
And who knows what he does.
Crazy, and everybody's like, man, you're tripping. Well, now today, Fox News, CBS, like all the major news networks, they're covering it, and that number is up to 11 now.
Yeah.
And the White House is officially launching an investigation into the matter because the last one who disappeared was this woman right here. That this is the last updated one. This isn't the last one on the list, but this is the last updated one, which we're finding more info about. She said to her dad on a recorded phone call, "I'm worried for my life," and then a week later vanishes.
Yeah, a week later in 2023.
Okay, I don't know what we're talking about.
So 11 scientists associated with, basically, if you want to reduce it, the study of potentially UFOs have died. Or gone missing.
They all work in the same lab?
They all work in the same field. Yeah. But the problem is they're going back to like 2022, 2023, and it just feels weird.
So 11 people from that line of work have died since 2022.
Or gone missing. But the ones that they keep adding, the new ones they keep adding, it was like they present it as news that happened today, and then you look into it as like 2022.
Yeah.
Well, what if it was like lawyers that defended the Jews? Like since 2022, have 11 of those guys died?
I'd be tenaciously reporting on
lawyers that defended the Jews. Usually,
let's pick a different topic. Let's pick a different topic.
Lawyers that persecuted the Jews.
Let's just be like,
I'd be covering it.
People that worked in Home Depot in what are the cities where they?
I'd be like Mexican
illegal
people
aliens
all the
live
time.
there. What do they call them again?
Italians. What if all the Italians went missing in 2023?
I'm just saying, is that like...
It's just correlation. They're just drawing correlation. They're making a news article. Now the news publications are picking it up because being a conspiracy theorist is fun and it's like the thing to do. Yep. So they're going to gaslight us with this shit. This guy with the flat nose is going to tell us crazy stuff. My mom is going to miss with messages from mom, and that's fine.
Well, that wasn't the word. I mean, she's close. Over a target that we just don't care about.
Sanctuary cities.
The fuck?
Sanctuary cities.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, so I mean, how many people who work at Home Depot and sanctuary cities have died since 2022? I know that's what I'm saying. It's like you could just pull any of this information and create a story.
Scientists who study the UFOs is a little bit more niche than Mexicans at Home Depot.
Fair enough.
Okay, I get it. No, but that's exactly what's happening. They're just this
creating
guy died.
A story.
Yeah, they're creating a story. The question always is, why are you creating such a story? Because this is
fun.
And why are you doing it right now? And also, why am I supposed to care about fucking Portland right now? This is happening. This is a big. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is like a big thing.
I will say that every time another scientist gets discovered, the count goes up and everybody goes, "Whoa, oh my god!" And I don't fucking care.
I'm not freaking out about them.
Them
getting killed. I'm freaking out a little bit about why are you spinning this web? And that's always the question. Tucker Carlson, why are you spinning the Nephilim web? As a matter of fact, why are we talking about Enoch right now? Why are you guys pointing at this?
Why is Trump? That's the problem with
introducing aliens.
That's the only question is why is it in the news?
It's always about now, like the current thing. Because sure, all these things are happening. Sure, maybe they did kill these guys, and maybe it all is connected. Why these guys got killed over the years, but why is it now being presented to us like in this neatly packaged?
That's always the question. Not the question is like, oh, here's this thing. Where do you stand on it? That's the question. Isn't where do I stand on it? The question is like, okay, why is the one world order like bringing this?
What do you exactly? What are you trying to get me to think about it? Is what I'm saying. What I'm trying to do, because you're about to do a thing. I don't know what you're going to do. They're going to do a thing.
They're going to come.
They're going to come. They're going to blap us all up. It's exciting.
I'm excited
about
it.
Come to Brohemian Grove. All right, let's see this. We're at the part of the show where my mom is doing anti-Trump tweets because she forgot. Here we go.
You crazy bastard! Or you'll be living in hell! Happy Easter. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one in
like
Iran. There'll be nothing like it. Open the fucking strike! You crazy bastard! Or you'll be living in hell! Just watch. Praise be to Allah!
weird. Yo, that is weird, man. Why was Trump saying that?
Oh, he's fucking.
I don't know.
Because
He's
it's the
just
part of the
mocking
story
them?
where he says that.
Well, praise be to, yeah, he's mocking them with that shit. But I don't know. Trump is fucking weird now. Why is you know what he did with
Was
the
he
whole
just doing like an Elijah vibe? He's just like mocking their God. Like,
Honestly, that's very funny. Like,
It's
this
very
is
funny. I didn't think it was gonna
I
work.
thought it was gonna suck ass. This is how you read Trump's tweets. is
because I
fucking-
usually read Trump's tweets in his voice, which
Yeah,
is funny
reading
enough.
him as Senator Palpatine is fucking way better.
that's
dude.
another thing too. Is like whatever's happening in Iran, you just feel like whatever they're doing there, they already know the plan.
Nah,
Like,
dog, it's the
it's all
fucking
already.
Palestinians
It's the
in Seattle.
Palestinians, yeah, and the
sorry.
gays in Seattle.
Let me just. I want to see a little bit more of this.
Emperor Donald J.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it didn't need the fucking laughing from the three people.
Yeah,
at the top.
those people are unnecessary.
Iran just roasted Trump to a crisp.
To a
Here we go. We're
crisp.
doing more Trump shit.
Here's this gay dude.
Well, everything, there's all the stories, this and that. Like, depending on which news you watch, you either think like we're destroying Iran, or you think Iran's destroying us, and there's all the news on both
I
sides.
actually
somewhere in
don't
between.
think about it at all. I don't know how we're doing in the Iran conflict.
I actually don't think at
Nobody
all.
does.
Period.
No, I mean, I don't even know. Like, I've not received any information. Not that there hasn't been attempts made by my algorithm, but I just glaze over. I get glazed when
Yeah, I
when
just
try to-
look at it and I go, yeah, that's happening. All right, here we go. Let's see what this faggot says.
Nope. All right, have a laugh first. Oh, it's a baby.
Trump is a baby.
He's holding on to.
Oh, it's a meme from the Iran. Okay. All right, Mom. I
This is
mean,
a cute
listen,
baby.
we got to understand.
Oh,
This is
black people.
black people. We're moving on to
Here
the
we
black.
go.
This is like I've realized that this show does have like a format.
Is he wearing like eyeshadow? What's going on there?
Oh, he just
No, it's
got
a
great.
do-rag.
Yeah, do-rag, great eyelashes. My mom has a format, and the format is good hard conspiracy,
Yep.
anti-Trump stuff.
Black people. Honestly,
Black
I mean, if
people.
it's not broke, don't fix it.
It actually is a pretty banger format. This is a format of Tower Gang. So let's go check this out.
Let's play a game. What's the difference? In the 1960s and 70s, the FBI targeted and worked to dismantle the Black Panther Party.
What?
But they did not do the same or give the same effort to dismantle its counterpart, the KKK. So between the Black Panther Party and the Klan, what's the difference? Got your answer? Hold on to that. The government
shit.
has spent decades locking up individuals for specific green plans.
I don't care.
Jeez, man.
You got to get
was
me in
about weed.
Something about weed. Don't care. Stop smoking weed.
Whoa! What the?
Whoa,
what the hell
Nancy.
is that? Nancy, come on. What are you doing?
Is that
was
JD
crazy.
Vance?
Yes. Whoa.
Is that JD fat?
He's fat.
Bro.
Yeah, fat Vance. And this guy
Yeah,
got
but
one
it's
eye.
a specific kind. It's like Oreos and alcohol. It kind of has like that vibe.
Puff.
It's the puffiness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
like,
inflammation.
Yeah. Alberino was getting there. But since we talked, we
I
told
think
him
he slimmed down. I told him, I said, hey, I think the drinking
the gluten.
a little bit. You might have a gluten intolerance, is what I
Yeah.
told him.
But he's looking great. He's doing great. And I really like what he's been about lately. I
What
don't
does
agree.
Trevor Massey know about the RZA?
Who the hell's Trevor Massey?
what?
The RZA, the Jizz of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh,
What does
boy.
he know about the RZA?
Before they sold their souls. Oh, he's going to do an impression. Okay.
There we go.
Trump is a really bad candidate, and frankly, I think a really bad person.
There is no way we are going to allow a con artist to take over the conservative movement, and Donald Trump is a con artist.
It's typical Trump. All bluster, very little substance. He talks a tough game.
For you to think that you can pimp out our proud servicemen and women to
She's the only one who probably actually
Where has she
meant it.
been?
She is overseeing the war in Iran.
the Prince of Saudi Arabia is disgraceful. And it once again shows that you are unfit to serve as our commander-in-chief.
I'm a never Trump. It's that Trump is a really bad candidate.
Oh, that's
and
it. You were
frankly, I
just
think
that's
a
it.
really
Yeah,
bad-
start over.
No, it's
Yeah,
a-
guess what? It's fucking politics, dude. It's
Yeah.
all fake and gay, you retard.
They're all lying. As a matter of fact, look at MAGA right now.
And guess what's gonna happen? In the next 4 years, it's gonna fucking happen again.
And again and
We're gonna do it
again.
again.
MAGA right now is filled with all anti-Trump Jews. I don't know how it happened. It's fascinating, but not surprising.
Not surprising.
Next video, Mom. I get it. I get what you're saying.
All right, what's going on here?
Frustrating.
You got to watch this.
I've not said a single.
So this lady's going to make a lot of money off of this by saying, you got to watch this clip that somebody else did.
And she's not going to say anything. And by the way, this is on why you should not cuss.
Oh,
Your mom
boy.
sent us why you should not cuss.
Well, I might really fucking cuss right now.
Cuss word since I was 12 years old. And the reason being is because my best friend when I was 12 dared me to never say another curse word ever again. And I haven't done it since. It's kind of a cool story. My best friend, very famous. You probably heard of him. His name is Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
A curse word is different than a cuss word.
Oh
so he already
God,
got it wrong.
Bro.
This guy's a faggot.
You fat, corny piece of shit.
Do you know that the Nephilim had red hair and shitty beards like that?
Is that true?
Yeah. They probably didn't curse.
The
Where
Nephilim
this
were
is in the Bible,
faggots.
so let me show you. Colossians 3:8 says this, but now you must also rid yourselves of all these things such as anger, rage, malice, slander, and filthy language from your lips. That word in the Greek literally means shameful, dirty, vulgar, degrading. Ephesians 5:4 also says
What if you deserve it?
That's true. What if it's accurate?
What if it's true?
What if I'm not filled with malice or rage or anger? What if it's for funsies?
What if I said that this lady looked like she did meth?
She do.
She'd be doing that.
obscene stories, foolish talk, and coarse jokes. These are not for you. Instead, let there be thankfulness to God. So as a believer, cuss words are just the beginning of what should be cleansed from our
Makes me want to curse more.
Jokes?
Jokes?
The Bible doesn't say anything about cuss words. It talks about curse words.
Well, those words right there, unclean stuff from your mouth, all the shit. I don't care.
Yeah, I think if that's really how it's interpreted, I'm going to have to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's a fair point that your language cleans up the closer you get to the Lord, but
yeah, but it's also gotten worse the more that the more shit that I see. You know, like
Yeah,
this video here. When you see that guy, I can't think of any other word besides homosexual.
What about the guy in his underwear shaking his exposed anus at children in the streets?
Brother in Christ.
Not faggot?
Yeah.
Not faggot.
You're lying to yourself. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if that's not the first word that comes to your brain when you see these things, something is wrong with your brain. That's number one. Number two, if then you replace that word with something else, then you're lying. What does the Bible say about lying,
A Christian
Matt?
should be more concerned about saying to somebody, you're a loser. You'll always be a loser. Like, that's a curse.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's a curse. But just
I just
saying,
told David
hey,
he's bad
give me the
at
effing hammer.
I said David's bad at talking to people, but he's getting better, and he's going to keep getting better.
Yeah.
I just bless David.
He's in a weird place right now.
Blessed him. You are getting better. You're doing a lot better.
Well, who do I talk to?
People in that come in here.
Dude, he used to talk to everybody, and he was loving it, and then something happened, and he just started to
No,
not
his
like
bar is super low. Like it does drain you.
Yeah, his energy levels.
It's draining.
noticed that.
I get it. For me too, it's draining. Like I came
He
here.
looks sad.
He looks
Why are you
sad.
sad?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the Instagram for Matt, and
No,
Matt
there's-
goes, "Hey, have you seen Top Lobster?" And then now I'm talking to people, and now I
Yeah.
don't get anything done.
But it's not the problem. The problem is not the people. It's not even their fault remotely. It's that justifiably they don't care.
I think they do care.
But now he's made this situation where like he says words and now I have to say other words, but I see them immediately. They don't care.
Who
He goes,
cares then? Be in some uncomfortable situations. That's
no, it's not
okay.
about being uncomfortable. It's
Nothing
about
wrong with that.
wasting people's time.
Do you know what people do in coffee shops? They talk. It's not like, oh, this is so crazy. I'm engaging in a conversation.
You know what it
with
feels
somebody.
like? It feels like I'm the guy when you walk past the mall kiosk.
I'm sorry, guys. This video here has piqued my interest.
Polish vexillologist.
That symbol has been around forever, though.
Politician designs a new Israeli flag.
Look at the guy that's going to bring us this information. Look at this black dude.
He's just going to point.
You think he's going to point? You going to say anything, Matt? This is our last video.
We've done this before where you guys say
He does. Well, to tell you the
he's going to
truth,
talk. He's going to talk.
He doesn't look like
he speaks English.
He looks like the kind of guy who like he might talk. He looks a little bit more clean cut, buttoned up. Literally, he's wearing a button up, right?
This guy looks like he eats Dookie bowls.
Oh, and Dookie soup.
And Dookie soup. Tell me he hasn't eaten some Dookie soup. Look at his face.
He does look like he'd be eating Dookie soup with his bare hands.
And the diarrhea junk.
Yeah.
Here we go. You know what Dookie soup is?
You know what Dookie soup is? We're gonna have to show him the Dookie
show you
soup
that in a
after.
second. He ain't gonna talk.
Joe Brown is right.
He's just gonna look like he's got indigestion.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Looks like that guy's a vexillologist, and he has taken it upon himself to design.
What the fuck is a vexillologist?
I am not going to explain that to you.
Hold on, we got to look that up.
Let's have a quick Google.
Vexillologist.
No, I think it's the doctors that.
I'ma
explore
roll
the,
me some Dookie balls. I'ma dig it in some Dookie soup.
Form noun of vexiology. Okay.
Okay, that doesn't help.
The study of flags. Oh, so that
He's a
guy's
flaggot.
Ah, why can't you just say that he studies flags?
Just say he's a flaggot.
Design a new flag for Israel. What do you guys think about the flag?
That's it?
That's it?
That's the content?
What do you think? Hey, what do you think? What do you think about the flag?
I think it was AI generated.
What do you think about the flag?
He thinks everything's AI generated.
No, when like some guy did that at what was that event? That
looked like some sort of, I don't know, congressional hearing of sorts.
Yeah,
some other country.
Not serious. Something very not serious.
Very not serious.
Okay, guys. I think this is the video. Let's end on this because this is a fun
I'ma
one for
roll me some Dookie balls.
Matt hasn't seen this one yet.
I'ma dip it in some Dookie soup.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna eat it with my fingertips.
Oh no.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, watch this guy.
I'ma roll me a Dookie ball. I'ma dip it in some Dookie soup. I'ma eat it with my bare hand.
Yeah, that.
Lick the rest off my finger.
Not gonna lie, this is how Matt eats his lunch.
This is like a I just love the culture thing.
Did you say that food probably crushes?
This is the culture and the food thing.
That's some African dish, dude. I don't know if it's Ethiopia
That's
or
some
whatever.
nasty ass eating with your bare fucking fingers,
That's how
slurping,
grown-ups
sucking on your
eat,
fingers, cooking with your feet ass shit.
But let's let him watch the rest of it before he makes his opinion.
Yep. That was a little much. I wouldn't eat off of that. But what is that, bread?
Dookie. Did you hear the song?
No, that's bread that he's dipping in a spoon. I bet it's good. That's how other cultures eat.
Looks exactly the same coming out. Other cultures. I'm tired of other cultures, Matt. I don't give a
What?
shit about other cultures.
You care. You're
Matt,
tired
you
of the American culture.
You
like
got to
new
understand
stuff.
why you haven't been on the show in a long time, right?
Why?
You don't understand now.
Not the big screen.
It's crazy.
No, say it. The Raven really has cultivated a mad at me vibe.
Yeah, it's like a culture of hate against Matt.
Well, no, just like compounding.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You go like, oh, I like it. I'm like, I've been yelling about these people cooking with their fucking bare feet.
Wait, I thought we were talking about he's
For
mad
2
at me.
years.
Now he's mad at the
Yeah, but you
Africans?
liked it. It's the same thing. It's like you're taking a contrary stance against us constantly, whether it's Laura Loomer, the Jews, Timothy Alberino, and now Dookie Soup. To be honest, you can categorize these things all safely in the same bin.
If I tell you, what do you think about this? And you go, yeah, that food probably crushes. I know a bunch of shit about you. You love Laura Loomer.
Yeah.
You fucking son of a bitch, bro.
No,
You probably own Birthright.
It's like the guy said. He said, this makes a good show because Matt comes with the perspective of the everyman.
Well, let me ask this guy.
Man.
Who said that? This guy, that guy. Which guy? Who said that?
I just don't think we need
What
the culture
fuck
anymore.
do you know about making a good show, this guy?
Who is this guy?
Who is that
Who
guy?
the fuck is this guy?
Huh?
Who do you think? Who?
Bread with